Okay. Hi, everyone. It is Monday. And what game are we playing? We are playing Rise of Tiamat. This is a 5th edition module published by Wizards of the Coast that I play out of the Tyrannies of Dragon campaign. And I am your DM. Hi. I mean, don't all be jumping for joy and excited. I know we just had a really crazy, fun session last time. Be more enthusiastic while you do it, please. We have an image to uphold. Anyway, so while Jesus is in the midst of fixing things, do we have any fun announcements upcoming for anything?
Nick said hi, DM.
Hello, Nicholas. Well, we do that. We make videos. Oh my god. He can do it all. Literally.
My mic's
hey,
not
Jesus,
on.
you should take a nap.
My mic wasn't on. Extra Life, it's happening. November 5th, noon to midnight. That's the synopsis of what I said. You can't prove me wrong.
In case anybody didn't hear Jesus in the Ethereal Plane, we have Extra Life, and that's that fun thing where we raise money for charity. And these last couple of years, we've done a really, really good job getting all that money together. We broke so many goals.
Yeah. We I'm fucking surprised how much we have raised and
right?
Yeah.
Do we have a starting goal for this year yet, or?
I don't know.
Thank you, Satan.
I don't know. Let's do 500.
Sounds like a good number.
Yeah. Sounds like a good number. Yeah, 500. That's the start.
500.
Tree fitting.
All right. Goddamn Loch Ness monster. Anyway. So keep an eye, an ear, a tentacle out for any news on on our Extra Life campaign, as we always do every year. So, any other fun announcements other than be kind, be nice to one another, be compassionate, empathetic, and register to vote, because that's coming up.
Also, if you live in Texas, please make sure that you are registered to vote, because there's a lot of people who are being unregistered like me. So you need
that's fun.
Yeah, so I had to re-register and everything. So please,
great, I gotta go check my status now.
Yeah, please go make sure that you are actually registered.
Yeah, I actually just re-registered.
Nice.
Time to go re-register. So everybody go re-register to vote, because paper trails are fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so with that, let's go ahead and do introductions. Hi, I'm Vic. I will be your DM for the evening, as well as any other NPC that's going to be taking you on your life journey. So, over there is...
Hi, everybody. I am Tabatha. I will be playing Patience / Rosemary, the Sorcerer / Stranger.
Schwash.
I'm a mom.
At the age of 9, she is a mother. Congrats, Mazel Tov.
Or it's my new baby sibling.
That is a pet, and that is your responsibility, young man.
Dragons are not pets. They're able to make cognitive thought.
It is a co-habitual relationship. Anyway, hey Jesus, who are you playing?
Hey everybody, I'll be playing Tarsius Chadington, a Minotaur barbarian fighter, who is gonna level up as a wizard. Well,
I'm so proud of you.
Yep.
Our first barbarian wizard combo.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be great. With an intelligence of 10, don't ask questions.
If you ask Uncle West, he says you're really smart.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Boof. Trixie, please. Okay, Jeremiah, who are you playing today?
I am playing Cordelia Chadington, Medusa fighter rogue. For now.
For now,
that's it.
That for now gives me so much anxiety.
For now.
For now. we will see when that time comes. Hey, Sydney, who are you playing today?
I'm sitting. I'll be playing Nicodemus, the Hawkins, the human fighter. Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight.
Yep. And our lovely new cleric, Larkspur, will not be joining us tonight, as they have things going on. So we will continue the story as is, and Larkspur is going to be as we have left him when we get back from recap. So, if there's nothing else, let us start that intro.
Yeah, let's roll that bean footage.
I'm gonna riff real quick while I get this icon done that I forgot to do. So,
That could be
all
taken
right. Let
many
me.
ways.
Someone give me a beat. No.
Beep.
Thank you. All right,
The beep is the dial tone.
let's get that going.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Oh, there it is. It's playing. Okay. Is it playing? Is my music playing? Okay, it's playing. Thank God. All right. Okay. As I
sir.
pray that my dog does not bark anytime our neighbor's dog barks, I'm getting a. I'll get this guy on the map in a minute. So, you guys had returned to Waterdeep. What did we do? Kind of rested yourself from a long journey at sea, having come back somewhat in defeat, having failed your mission to retrieve not only the White Dragon Mask, but also the Drakhorn. You came before the City Council to discuss what had happened and what the cult plans to do next. You drew up some paperwork on becoming an official Adventurers Guild, or at least party that they can start properly funding, since you guys were more or less doing a lot of these missions for free or at your own self-interest. What else did we do? You visited a magic shop. You met Jakey, Cordelia for the second time, everybody else for the first time, as he kind of threw a lot of different magic items at you, but you ended up with a bag of holding that contained a specific tiefling that crawled his way out. Hawk? What?
I said how he got there. No one will know.
Don't pee in goldfish bowls, is what he said.
Gross.
Yes. Do not do that. Hawk was currently getting some tutelage from another rune knight, one that has been friends with Weston Cowerbow for quite some time now. Hello, champ. Thank you for making this easier on me. So Hawk was receiving training. Everybody else, more or less, kind of floated through the day, you received a dinner invitation from a Mr. Donovan, a hobgoblin man who is in the midst of running for city council, although you were completely unaware that there was any kind of election for that to begin with. But there he is. He's doing it. Thank you. So, you went to dinner. You met Connie, his wife. You met our new cleric Larkspur there, as he was also a mutual friend of Miss Diradae. To where you all kind of are starting to get pieces of what might be the next course of action. Jonva having handed your party a note sent by a cult member hiding within a wizard's tower that seems to move locations magically every now and then. The man's name is Iskander, as he's asking for help to be rescued from the cult, and the payment that he is offering is that of the blue dragon mask, which you all know you are only one dragon mask short of an Armageddon at this point.
Yep.
Which you've also received word that Armageddon is to be happening on the winter solstice, which is about a month and a half away.
So dope, yo.
Yep, so isn't it just great when big events happen at their own time?
I love that for us.
Love that. So, with that, we are going to pick up where we left off at, where Larkspur had met with a past acquaintance in an alleyway, where he had said that he had taken their sins from them, and they are now living, assuming under a new name, which you know as Q, who is the Moonstone Dragonborn that is helping Jakey run his magic shop. So after some questioning from Q, keep wanting to say their original name, which was Maloon. After some questioning from Q, they basically read you the message and also gave away information that this was a note that was written by a wizard, so chances are it was enchanted with some kind of hidden meaning. To which they said it was a map of where the tower goes, depending on, seasons. And right now it's currently set up in the mountains, just a little ways from Termish. So, now that you guys have a direction of where to go to rescue this wizard, Larkspur had a vision of sorts after performing his rites to his god. And after waking up, he threw up next to you and then promptly passed out, as he's now out cold in the streets. As Q had long left at this point, as you guys are all left with a passed out tiefling man just in the alleyway. So let me turn that down. And let me put this on. As it's currently still in the middle of the night, reaching about midnight at this point. Patience is fast asleep at the Burning Boar Tavern after having a full day of new motherhood. And she also managed to get Cole to finally send that message along.
Good.
So after sending his message, he would promptly tell you will be on his way. It might take maybe a day or two.
Okay.
So with that, you cuddled up with your new family member and went to sleep. So now for the four in the alleyway. What are we up to?
Gonna look towards the passed out vomit individual. Is he okay?
No, probably not.
Okay.
Uh,
Gonna pick him up.
All right, which I will say, if anybody puts a hand on Larkspur, you will feel that he is very feverish.
Okay, well, I'm doing
Feverish. He has his entire skin is clammy, and he's like breaking out into sweats. You can kind of see. Roll me a perception.
Dirty 20. Nope, I lied. Sorry, 21.
natural 2023.
23. Okay. So, Tarsius, what did you get again?
2-1.
2-1. So 21 and 23. Okay. All right. So you will see, since Tarsius, since you're the one that's picking him up, like his skin is very feverish to the touch, and you can see that he, when you go to pick him up, his muscles are like locked tight, like almost like rigor mortis in a way.
Can I do a medicine check to be like, he's dying?
Yes, you can do a medicine check, and so you will notice that, and then also for Hawk, since you both rolled high, you will see that the where the Dragonborn was writing the ink on his arms, like on his bare arms, you will see how it looks. It's very inflamed and very like the area is like basically like he's been poisoned.
Oh, that's a 8.
This guy looks fucked up.
Like
he's still breathing, but his breathing is very irregular.
I was told you put a wallet or a belt in their mouth, right? He's gonna go grab a piece of leather and just put it in his mouth. Oh, it fell off. I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't do that.
Oh.
It's still a choking hazard.
Okay. A little panicked.
I think it's the poison.
Well, it looks like he's been poisoned. You don't quite know what it was.
Pick up one arm, or kind of like move his one arm and show Tarsius and be like, that shouldn't look like that.
We're supposed to suck the poison out, right?
I would not advise. I mean, like, I guess, but like,
I can do that.
I read it in a comic book once.
I feel like that survival thing, and I don't get damaged by poison, but we need to do it right now.
Okay, Cordelia, roll me a survival. Or survival or medicine, whichever one you want to roll with.
It's the same.
Okay.
I'll put survival.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so I will say, looking at his arm, so it doesn't look like he was injected with anything. It looks more like he, you know that he started getting these symptoms the moment that the Dragonborn wrote on his arm with the ink. And so it's not that he was injected with anything to cause this. It's just that whatever was written on his arm is now like seeping into his skin and kind of affecting him in that way. So just touching it alone was an adverse enough effect. So do with that as you will.
Yeah, I'll tell that to the party. It's like, but what is this ink?
Must have something to do with whatever he just did. I don't know.
Gonna grab some cloth and put it around just in case it's contagious.
Would Hawk know anything about rituals or anything like that this might ring a bell for?
Roll me a religion.
14.
14. So roll me a percentile.
$80.
Okay. So it doesn't seem. It doesn't seem very out of place for somebody to do, a ritual that could inflict some kind of self-harm on them to venerate for their god. You've heard through your travels a lot of different practices for a lot of different religions, but it's kind of hard for you to place exactly what this represents or to which deity this represents.
Yeah, Huckle
But
just gonna go ahead.
Guys, you will you will kind of pick up that the red rope that he has tied around him might also hold some significance as well.
Yeah, Huckle just kind of reiterate that tell that to Tarsius and Cordelia and be like, I think it has. Maybe we shouldn't mess with it if it's got something to do with whatever religion. He is a cleric, so.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, this isn't unheard of. I've never seen anybody do it, but I think it's best we just get him somewhere that isn't an alleyway.
Should we find a church that we can?
I don't know which one to take him to.
We can take him to the Holy Order. We know some paladins there.
True. Yeah. Y'all do.
We can see if Alice is around and you can kill him. He's a guy. He's kind of cool.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess it's that, or we bring him back to the boar, whichever.
Oh yeah. Uncle Wes knows a lot of things. He doesn't die ever. We can take in him.
For some fucking reason, he doesn't.
He's very lucky.
Wes immortal somehow.
Don't do that.
It's a pact.
Um,
Okay. Well,
I didn't give you permission. Sorry.
which one do we want to do? Because I don't want him to get worse or anything.
What's closer?
Probably the boar, right?
So the boar is going to be the closest, since the where the Holy Order is set up is going to be out in the castle ward.
Cool.
Okay.
All
right.
We could bring him to the boar and just watch him and see if he improves.
Okay.
He didn't seem keen on taking that healing potion, and that makes me think that he knows what's gonna happen.
That is true.
And that he's okay with it.
Or he's delirious.
Or that. Could be stupid. We don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna start moving. Not like less than a walk. I'm just starting the process of alright, let's go. Let's walk and talk.
Alright. Says you, and you're carrying Larkspur.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any particular way how you're carrying him as you go?
Hup! Over the shoulder.
Alright, whoop, over the shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm kind of. When we're starting walking, I guess we all know where we're going, right?
So I believe everybody said that they're going to the boar.
Yeah.
I will kind of try to be more, not really a lead, but I just want to be a lookout so that town's, nothing suspicious here. Just carrying a guy that's looks like he's dying or probably dead.
So roll me a perception.
He's drunk.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
He's just not feeling well.
19.
19. Okay, so as you're walking, the streets are pretty sparse since it is past everyone's bedtime for the most part. You will see a couple of night workers. You'll see one or two guards kind of hanging around, but when you pass them and they kind of look at you and they see you hauling Larkspur over your shoulder, they just kind of nudge each other and laugh, and it's just it's always a lightweight in the group, huh?
Oh, yeah, I know what that means. DM,
they've ignored you by this point. They've just made their comment and they let you keep walking. Yeah.
When we picked up Lark's, there wasn't anything left behind, right? Just make sure that.
So the only thing that he had out was like he pulled out like his ink sets and his ink set and his quill, and that was pretty much the only thing that he had on him besides just his usual things.
Okay.
Did he put it away before all of that, or no?
No, he did not.
Just want to make sure we didn't leave anything behind.
He just he like passed out mid ritual. So
Great.
Yeah, there's anything left behind. If no one's gonna grab it, I'll grab it.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, if it's still there, if he didn't put anything away since Tarsius is carrying him, Hawk would have picked up whatever was around, including that potion if he didn't pick it up and put it in his pocket.
I'm going to need you to roll me a sleight of hand.
You're good at that, right?
You're muted.
Muted.
I got advantage on sleight of hand, and I'd like y'all to know that's a whole ass 8.
Okay, so Hawk, I'm gonna need you next to roll
Perfect.
me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
As you were handling the ink, it kind of spilled a little bit onto your thumb.
No.
As you were trying to you were trying to be careful, but you kind of fumbled it a little bit. Did you get a 10? Okay. All right, so
Blood.
you are. No, it's not going to take effect right now, but over the course of the next hour or two, you are going to be poisoned.
Lovely.
Great. I love that for him. He's already not at full health.
Good job, bud.
I love that for you.
He didn't rest after we did stuff with Care, so.
That is very true. You did not rest. All right, so as you are walking your way back to the boar, Hawk, you start to feel kind of like this tremor, kind of like start to affect you as it's starting to get really hot, but also you're getting sweats at the same time, and you're not feeling great right now.
They'll be walking, and Hawk will be sitting there is it hot? Aren't y'all hot? Was it cold today?
Your joints and your muscles are starting to kind of ache, almost like you've been thrown through the ringer a few times.
I think I felt better after Care knocked me out. Yeah, he's sitting there and he'll be kind of moving around as they're walking, yeah, he's in there I don't feel well.
Let me know. Do you need me to carry you? You want water?
I think I might be fine.
Okay.
I don't know. How close are we to the boar?
You'd be coming up on it by this point.
Okay. I think I'm okay. I don't know. Just feel funny. My joints hurt.
Oh.
And it's hot.
Yeah, it's your joints hurt. You're kind of feeling some muscle cramping. You're feeling kind of stiff, and it's not a good feeling.
Maybe I should have stretched before or after I sparred. She's catching up to me.
You always stretch. That's what I was told.
Yeah, I didn't.
All right, so you make it to the boar. Let me get the boar.
Yeah, if there's an empty table, I'm just gonna put our new friend there and be like, Uncle!
All right, 1 sec. While I grab new friend. Sir. None of that today.
He's very excited. He wants to know what's happening.
Very excited. He's got so much to say right now. All right, so let me get...
out of character, do we know that Cole's a cleric?
I believe it was said at some point. Oh, you are not here. You are in bed, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
But
Nope, in bed. No,
For now, until someone
asleep.
Cole.
I can't be sleeping.
Nope. All right, let me get everybody.
Is the dragon one of those babies that's just decided they're gonna sleep through the night every night?
Put away. I mean,
Well, hey, that's true, DM.
I'll roll for that. I'll roll for that in a hot second.
Okay.
Alright, let me put you there. And you there.
I realize I'm gonna have to feed it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to feed it, you're gonna have to take care of it, you have to clean up after it. It's like a whole responsibility. Alright, let's put you all in the boar.
It's like a whole thing.
Boop.
Oh, there we are.
As there we go. As Trixie will immediately come to greet you. She wakes up by the fire, just trots over to you.
Hello. I'm gonna give her pets and do like the walking pets, like pets as they come.
She's like going circles around your legs as you walk.
Okay.
I'm gonna be kind of in the way and get, I guess, Trixie so that he's not in the way.
Oh, sorry, I don't trip over. Gotcha.
Yeah,
so-
don't trip over Trixie.
So you walk in to the Burning Boar, and you see that it is very quiet, as it's kind of calmed down for the night. Patrons have either gone out to go to their own homes or have gone to bed in the rooms that are available. Let me get Lark with you. Boop. As Uncle West is sitting at the bar next to Xavier, and they both seem to have... West has a mug of something, and then Xavier seems to have he's kind of like cupping us like a mug, like his own little teacup to himself.
Cool. Oh,
So West just kind of looks up. What are you? He's not dead, is he? I don't do dead.
I don't know. I don't think so. He did a ritual and ink and his hand. Look at it. I'm just gonna like unravel it and be like, it's gross.
All right. Are you just like still holding him, or?
No, I'm gonna gently place him on the table. Make sure like his head.
Slap him on the counter like a bag of flour.
Yep. Look, I think he's still breathing. But he did ink stuff.
Let me.
Oh, and he didn't want to take a potion. I think it's part of his ritual.
That sounds like a cleric thing to me.
Yeah.
They're like, no, save your potions. I have healing spells, and then they never use their healing spells on themselves.
Oh
Gosh.
no.
I guess when you're
Listen.
when you're about to handle the bandage, because you said you wrapped it around,
Yeah.
I will slap your hand and I will unravel it myself. Because
Your hand slapped away.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I'm okay with the poison.
Yeah, I forgot you're like really tough and stuff.
All right, let me look at this. And he's gonna kind of like scoot over. He's gonna give like Xavier like a couple like slaps on the shoulder, and he's gonna just like move over to look at Lark.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of looks at the hand, and then he looks over Lark, and I'm gonna roll a medicine for him to see if we know what the fuck's going on. It's okay. I mean, it's better than what he would do. Yeah, he looks fucked up. He like, kind of puts his hand over Lark's like mouth and nose, just like, and he's still breathing.
When Wes is like, he looks like that, like, oh, that was my assessment too.
Yeah, he looks kind of fucked up. I mean, and he didn't want the healing potion.
No, the person gave it to him, but he didn't take it.
Okay, I guess just like put him up in a room. He could sleep it off, whatever the fuck it is.
Okay.
I mean, he seems confident that he knows what he's doing. Then again, that's just like the cleric way of being self-sacrificial or whatever.
Oh, well, okay. Should we like put water or anything?
That's okay. I'm attacking all the clerics.
We're gonna need you to stop.
Yeah. Just like there's a spare room upstairs. Just like put him in there. Like, just take all the sheets off though. I don't want him to tangle himself and like maybe choke out if he like starts seizing or whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. I mean, if he's, he looks poisoned. He looks like he's seen some shit. And he wrote it on his hand, or like his arm or whatever.
He did. The other person did.
Let me roll a history for you, buddy. Shit. All right.
Oh wow!
Damn. Fucking goddamn natural 20.
Ooh.
Good boy.
Oh my.
Yeah, I actually heard about this. I know, this is really shocking. I actually know about this.
What can you tell us about it?
So like I've heard it every now. Like I've heard like a couple stories, but like there's a priest that goes around and like he writes your sins on his skin, and it's supposed to like give you like a free pass or whatever, or like I don't know. It's like some kind of weird atonement. It's like when Uncle Ariel tried to get me to go sit in a box with a priest and like tell him all my sins, and like it would suddenly make everything better. It's kind of like that, but I guess he like makes it a little more personal and kind of makes sense in a way. I don't know.
Isn't that cheating?
It depends how you see it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's offering people some form of salvation. Like, I mean, it's not just like he's only doing it for people that has nobody else to look out for them. Like,
okay.
Sounds like a cult.
Listen, all church is a cult, if you ask me.
True.
But
So he's giving people comfort.
yeah, it's a comfort thing. That's what it sounds like to me. So like, people will come in and they'll like ask if somebody came in once and was asking if this priest was here, and I was like, no, I've never fucking heard of him. Who the fuck is that? And then they just told me. So I guess this is him. He I don't remember what he worships. I mean, I'm not good with names. I don't know. It's like the god of bondage or something. I don't fucking remember. Anyway, yeah, just go put him upstairs. He'll be all right.
Hawk would like to know if there is a god of bondage.
There probably is. There's a god of masochism, technically.
Fair.
Can I roll a history to see if the god of bondage ever came up in I
will. Okay, you can roll me a religion, Tarsius. Cordelia too, since
Theology.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask if I can roll your religion or history.
Yeah. Roll me a religion.
Theology was offered at your school.
Yeah, it was their minor.
Yeah, if I ever heard of a deity basically that does that, or a religion that does that in my studies.
So if it's religion 10, if it's history 14.
Okay.
Wait, am I religion or history?
It was a religion roll.
Okay.
Religion roll, so that's dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so Tarsius, you're just like I don't know. I've never heard of.
Okay. Yep. Tying things up. Got it.
I've never heard of a god of knots. That's interesting. But Cordelia, like you kind of like think about it. West says bondage, so immediately you look at the ropes that are kind of like tied around his arms and his chest and whatnot. And you remember reading about it in your great big book of gods that you've been gifted by your uncle. As there is a god known as the Crying God, the Broken God, the Lord on the Rack, the God Ilmater, who is a god that is, his symbol is that of a pair of hands bound with a red cord. And the red is very similar to the red that Larkspur is sporting. And he is a god that is known for martyrdom and suffering. For basically those of a god that is to represent the oppressed and the downtrodden.
Sounds like a dope person.
It's pretty fucking dope. Ilmater, so Ilmater.
Okay. I will say that out loud and tell people what I kind of know, I guess.
To which, when Cordelia does say the name, then it clicks with you, Hawk, of, oh yeah, I have heard of that. There hasn't been any official like churches around that you would have seen it, but you have heard of like traveling clergymen.
Yeah, he'll tell them that. Yeah, heard of traveling clergymen and things. Yeah, it makes sense.
So West just kind of sits there, just like, all right, Well, anyway, I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
And he's gonna kind of like look at Xavier and be like, "You go to bed, because you got to get up early, and I don't need you running yourself ragged, because if you run yourself ragged and burn yourself out here, it's gonna be my ass, and also I don't ever want that for you. So, get the fuck to bed." And Wes is gonna head upstairs. Okay. As you're all left alone in the tavern with Trixie and Xavier.
Is Larkspur still there, right?
Oh, Larkspur's still there, yeah.
So
Because Wes just said that you can give him one of the spare rooms.
okay, then I guess I'll try to carry, since the bandage is kind of unraveled.
Okay, roll
I'll try
me a
to-
strength.
Like do the shoulder.
Like, yeah, as you saw your brother do so
With
many
the arm.
times. Just okay.
No, with the arm, like arm
okay.
around me, and because I don't think I can do.
If needed,
What's
Hawk
possible?
will help.
Which you'll say Hawk also looks like shit from when you look at him.
I don't know. That's a 10.
All right, Hawk, if you're assisting, roll with advantage, Cordelia.
Okay. Oh, that's a 19.
There you go. As you guys haul him up off to bed, you'll pass by the doors to the rooms offered at the Burning Boar, and behind one of them, you're gonna hear a.
Am I gonna wake up?
You're gonna wake up to that noise. It's been like maybe every 2 hours
Okay.
he does that.
Yeah, she's just gonna get up and.
Do you sleep with it on the bed, or you're trying to establish his space and have him on the floor first?
I'm assuming he's sleeping on the bed with her because she
All right.
doesn't want him to get hurt.
Okay, that's fair. Boundaries already broken. Got it. Good job. You know, when you get a new pet and you're like, no, you're not sleeping on the bed. You're going to sleep on your own bed. And then
Actually,
like a week later, it's
let's be
sleeping on your
fair.
bed.
Actually, let's be fair. This is because this is also me. She starts to sleep on the bed and she starts to, keep Grin on the floor. And then Cole's gonna wake up and find her on the floor with a big pillow nest and blanket nest next to the dragon.
Actually, let me roll for something.
Because that's what she would have done.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen.
Oh, God.
So as you are all getting Larkspur situated in his own room, stripping the bed and just making sure that he's, comfortably placed, making sure there's a glass of water right there and like anything that he's going to need in the morning. Rosemary, you wake up on the floor in your little pillow nest that you have made for your new baby dragon. Your father is asleep on the bed, kind of like on the far end, like towards the wall, just to give you space in case you wanted to climb back up.
Oh, wow,
sleep.
he's actually asleep.
He's laying there, if that's what you want to know. And then you're going to look up and you're going to see your dragon sleeping in your spot.
No, that's not what we're doing. She's literally going to reach over, grab him, and then pull him off the bed. No.
So it just kind of like wiggles as you try to pick it up. And
Oh,
I know that issue so much.
this is giving me all the Henry vibes.
Perfect.
This
Yeah,
is
she's
all
just like, no, you sleep on the
As
floor.
he walks in.
Henry's like, oh, we are talking about me?
Yeah, she's just like, no, floor. And she's talking to it completely in Draconic, too.
Okay.
So.
As you're talking to it in Draconic, you'll see its head just like every so often just like tilt to the side as it hears what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, like, you put it on the floor and you're like, nope, floor. You sleep here. And it just kind of like sits back and just looks at you with one eye while the other eye kind of like goes off in the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of like takes its blue tongue and you see as it kind of like reaches up and licks its eyeball. So That's what you'll be dealing with through the night.
No, she'll just be like, "Oh, you're so cute," and just pat his head and just.
So you pat its head. You see its face kind of like squish inwards when you do it. So, what is so everybody putting Larkspur to bed, putting dragons to bed.
Mhm.
Are we putting ourselves to bed?
Yeah, if it's nighttime, then yeah.
Nighttime.
Sleepy time.
All right. Cordelia, are you also heading to bed?
After helping Larkspur up, I'm gonna go back downstairs and see if Xavier is still there, kind of cleaning. If he is like trying to close up, basically I'll go over there and help,
Okay.
and then I'll go to bed.
All right. So he, for the most part, was just finishing up his tea, and yeah, he's gonna go. He's gonna lock the door to the tavern and make sure everything is like the lights are kind of put out and whatnot. So he's just good night then. Oh, you're muted.
Do you need any help closing shop?
I should be okay for now.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Good night.
And then I'll go to bed.
Sorry.
Right next to my ear. I'm like, thank you.
It's the dragon.
It's the dragon going through your bag. It's like you're finally reaching that point where you're gonna fall asleep, and then you hear something rustling. You're like, "Motherfucker, what are you doing?"
Yeah, she's just gonna get up and it's like, okay, fine, I'll give you some food.
Yes, he is currently going through your pouch to look for your trail rations.
Yeah, she'll just be like, okay, here, trail ration. No, that's paint. Don't eat the paint.
So he's like snuffling the paint.
Oh.
No, that's Greta. Don't eat Greta.
So Cordelia goes to bed. Xavier also will retreat to bed, but he's going to do so by calling his dad to pick him up, so away he will go. Hawk, are we going to bed?
No.
Okay. What are we doing, Hawk?
He's worried. Like, even though he feels like shit, he's worried because, like, that's not normal, and he has really no idea what the hell just happened. Like, there's been an explanation now, but he's like, I don't get it. And yeah, he's like, I don't, like, what if he does actually die? That would suck. What if he wakes up and doesn't know where he is? That would also suck. So Hawk's gonna, like, if there's a chair or something, he'll just sit there.
Okay. All right, which there would be a spare chair, so you just kind of take a seat in the chair, and you're gonna spend the rest of the night keeping constant watch.
Yeah. Big man in a little chair.
Big man in a little chair. Go, roll me a perception.
$17.
Okay. So as you are keeping watch through the night, I'll also have you roll me a Constitution saving throw as well. What do we get?
That's a 7.
7. Okay. So as you are keeping your watch, you're kind of like sitting in your two tiny chairs. Like you're like, there's no way I'm going to fall asleep in this because it is too uncomfortable. And you're watching Lark, and you're making sure to keep note of how he's breathing. And you do see that he is breathing, his chest kind of rising and falling in kind of like an erratic kind of way. And it does cause you to worry. And you're watching him. And then you pass out. So, as we all sleep through the night, eventually... Hawk, when you next wake up, it is morning, and you are hit by the sounds of activity and bustle downstairs as you kind of like start awake, and you feel that crick in your neck from kind of having slept, kind of slumped in that chair. Still feeling kind of like ass, but I'll say that over the night, the poisoning did wear off. So you're just feeling stiff and crampy and gross.
Cool. And he'll be like, ugh. I'm like, that sucks. Okay. And then he's immediately gonna go over at Lark and be like, is he still breathing? I can't believe I passed out.
And you see, and he's still he's still laying in bed. His eyes are closed, and he is breathing. And it's a lot more evenly now, so it seems like he's asleep.
Okay. Be like, well, I guess that's an improvement. Yeah, is he still running a fever?
Roll me a medicine check.
15.
15. All right. So you go to put your hand against his forehead, and he doesn't feel as feverish anymore. He's still warm to the touch, but you're not sure if that's a tiefling thing or if he actually is still has a slight fever. But it feels a little more normal.
And he's not like sweating anymore.
No, he seems to have kind of whatever it was slept it off. The inflammation on his arm has also gone down quite a bit.
Huckle. Rummage for Huckle rummage around and find a piece of paper.
Okay.
And stuff to write on, because he's like, if he's feeling better, like he'll check back up on him, but he's gonna leave him a note and be like, hey, good morning.
Just a piece of paper that says hey.
Good morning, Sleeping Beauty. You're at the Brazen Boar. I hope you're feeling better. I should be back to check on you. So don't do anything stupid. I have questions. See you later.
Okay, so send me that in writing so I can have that on hand for when Larkspur wakes up.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. So as you're writing that, so everybody else is currently getting up and around at this time. It is about 9, almost 10 o'clock, so you guys have really slept in.
Oh, shit.
Unless Cordelia decides that she did not sleep in, then that's fine.
You probably have.
Okay, so even Cordelia slept in. You wake up and for once in your life, your snakes are tangled.
Yeah.
Because you slept pretty hard. As they are hissing and they're kind of writhing to try to undo themselves.
Oh no.
I'm helping them. So
David Hisselhoff is very upset today.
Is he tangled in with who?
Yeah, he's tangled with Solid right now.
So it'll probably take me another 30 minutes to untangle that.
Yeah, so you're having a bad day. You're having a bad hair day.
Yeah.
All right, so Patience, you wake up on the bed this time. Gren is nestled kind of like in the crook of your legs as you hear the sound of your father getting ready for the day. As he's kind of going around, he's putting his coat on, kind of washing his face, making sure that he's presentable looking enough in a way. Trying to give some semblance of we have it together, but he does not. So he's just like, okay. So and he's turns around to see that you're awake. Also, and it's just like, well, good morning.
Morning. She's just gonna slide off the bed.
I take it we slept well.
Yeah, perfectly fine. It's not like she woke up like 3-4 times throughout the night because of
you got a little bit of dark circles under your eyes, and he does notice that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I see that.
She's just gonna reach over and just grab Gren and kind of slide him off the bed too.
As when the second that you put your hands on him, he wakes up and he starts like wriggling around.
Yeah, she's just gonna try to like coo at him in Draconic and just be like, "It's okay," and then she'll sit him down.
And he's. It looks like he's trying to eat your fingers, if anything.
Yeah, she's like, "No, we can go downstairs and probably get food."
Wait.
He just stares at you. Yeah.
DM.
Yes.
This is the appropriate time to rules lawyer. Did Cole sleep in the same room?
He did, yes.
Okay, if I remember correctly, I believe they have a passive perception higher than 20. This is why y'all motherfuckers don't want to have that high of a passive perception, because if you have a higher passive perception than 20, you get woken up easily. Anything will wake you up in the middle of the night. What?
Context clues here was he was trying to make it look like he was put together. That man did not fucking sleep.
I was gonna say, that's why I was like, oh, he was asleep.
So Cole having a passive perception of 50. At this point in his life, he's conceded to the fact that he's never going to sleep. So the best thing he can do for himself is to just lay there and pretend he's asleep. So, because when you have kids, you want them to believe you're asleep.
25 for passive perception.
50.
Like I said, when you have 2 kids, you want them to believe you're asleep, so they can leave you the fuck alone.
You make eye contact, they know.
So yeah, that man did not sleep, and I don't think he's ever slept a day in his life. So
no, he hasn't.
we're at that point. This is the part where strangers' words come haunting back to him, just going, "You will be me in 20 years."
Oh my god.
God.
And it's at that moment where he looks at himself in the mirror and goes, "Oh my god, he was right." Divination wizards are fun. Anyway, so it's just like, okay, so do you have any plans for today?
I guess I'll see what everybody else is up to.
Right.
What about you?
Well, I was probably going to head back to the library to do some additional research.
Mm-hmm.
I saw how you rolled your eyes at me.
Oh, I didn't roll my eyes, nothing.
Me, the DM, watching your camera going, yes, you fucking did. I saw that. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And when's Dad supposed to be coming in?
I told you, he said it would be either a day, 2 days, depending on, depending on how quickly he travels. Depending on if there's any dead that need burying in between here and there.
Mm-hmm. So you're avoiding him, guys.
I am not avoiding him.
Mm-hmm.
You are making a presumption.
Mm-hmm.
You are making an assumption.
Uh-huh.
And you know what they say about assumptions, right?
Uh-huh. Sure.
As you hear the dragon start to go for your bag again, because that's where he knows food comes from now. As you see, he kind of grabs it in his teeth and starts kind of pulling at the leathers on it.
Yeah, she'll just reach down and grab the bag, just like, no. Do not growl at me.
As he growls at you. Roll me an animal handling check.
$17.
17. So you will notice that his stance as you're grabbing your bag and he's grabbing the other end, and you see that his limbs are locked in, but you can see he's lowering himself like what you're doing is playing. So he's taking this as a game.
She's just gonna kind of take a few steps back, pulling the bag, and then immediately take a few steps forward to get him to kind of lose momentum.
Which Cole's just if you keep doing that, he's going to think it's a game.
I know, but I'm trying to get him to let go of the bag.
But he's going to keep doing that because he thinks you're playing with him.
She's gonna actually roll her eyes for real this time.
All right, let's just go get you breakfast, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's I need to.
She's not going to carry him downstairs. She's actually going to see if Gren will actually follow her.
Okay. Let me roll something for that.
Oh no.
Okay, so we are following. So, as you guys make your way downstairs, let me get your tokens.
Is it going to get to the end of the stairway and then just stop and just look at the stairs as Patience keeps going down? And
Yes,
doing
that's
that
exactly
thing?
what's going to happen. So, let me put you guys, like you here. Put you here. Sebe is going to be here.
Are these the stairs that we came down from?
Yes, that'll be the stairs.
Okay, so.
Alright.
Should be standing there just being like,
Here.
okay.
Alright. Be right there for any given time. Okay. So
Yes.
as you guys make your way down the stairs, Uncle West is back here. Sevier is also back here. Let me put you over here. Okay. So you make your way down, and you hear kind of the awkward waddling of your dragon following you, and he stops at the top of the stairs and just sits down and looks at you.
You can do it. You can make it down the stairs.
Just kind of like tilts his head.
Just gonna walk back up the stairs. And then take a step down and then look at the dragon like, okay, no, you try.
Roll me an animal handling. We're going to be doing a lot of these from now on.
Natural 20.
All right.
23.
So let me roll a thing. Okay. So you take a step down. It watches you, and then he kind of like stands up and just like puts a leg out, and then the leg goes down to the next step, and then his back end flips over, and the dragon falls down the stairs.
Oh god, she's immediately gonna reach out to try to grab him before.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Maybe, mate.
Dex save.
Does the dragon hit Cole?
Let's find out.
And also, is the dragon just
19.
sliding on his belt? On his
Basically.
belly?
Yeah, he's basically like tumbling.
Yeah, that's a 19.
Kind of went rolling. There he is. A 19?
Yes.
Alright, now make me a strength saving throw.
Oh god. She's better at those than Cole, so.
Alright, it's a shame that your 9-year-old child is
I take back
stronger
what
than
I
you.
said. That's a 12.
12, alright. So, you also go down with the dragon. So the dragon goes ass over kettle, and you grab the dragon, but the dragon is a hefty thing. So
Hefty boy.
you don't anticipate how heavy he is until you're falling with him, and then you also go ass over kettle, but you're holding the dragon to keep him from getting hurt.
Oh.
And I guess I have to roll for Cole. Let me just... I already know I have to subtract a 1, so it's good. Yeah, okay. You're all falling down. He rolled a 5. There was no... This fucking family, I'm telling you.
This is not how Cole wanted to start his morning.
No, it's definitely not.
No.
As the dragon falls into you, and then you fall down into your dad, and you just all go splaying on the floor. And I'll say by this point, everybody else is downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see this entire family just hit the deck.
Cordelia is still massaging one of the snakes because the snake is still kind of standing up.
Yeah, he's just
one.
like...
Just one is just going like this now.
Yeah.
Paying attention. So she's going like this, massaging it. It was like, is everybody okay?
Morning!
Good morning.
Just be with the bowl of like eggs.
Like, yeah, Hawk's got like a whole ass breakfast in front of him. He's probably talking to Farron, and he like leans back like, "Y'all good?"
She's just gonna hold up Gren like, we're good.
I'm gonna go.
As you're holding up the dragon, and the dragon's like this in the air.
I'm gonna go help them get up, and then I'll go back to my.
Alright, yeah, Cole's gonna pull himself up, just like, oh, that was a great start to my morning. Ow!
You okay?
Thank you for asking. Yes, I'm fine. I've had worse.
Nothing's broken, is it? The baby is
No.
okay?
Oh.
Yeah, he's fine.
Cole's gonna dust you off and just like make sure you're okay. Make sure there's no bruises on you. And
I'm
just,
fine,
like,
I'm fine.
Just want to be sure. All right, just go sit down. I'll order you some food.
Okay. She'll go and sit down and leave Gren over by Trixie and just be like, here, you can play with Trixie.
So the dragon just kind of sits there and just like looks up at the pig and just like slowly opens its mouth as it's trying to like reach over to bite her.
No. Immediately runs over and just is like, no. You don't eat Trixie. Don't eat Trixie.
So Trixie just like takes one look at this dragon and just like scoots over here.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cole just kind of like limps his way over to the bar, takes a seat. And Wes is just like, I mean, would you believe it that I watched him get dropped in a pit of lava and he lived? Like, he's sturdy.
You did what?
Yeah, it was really funny.
Oh.
Did he burn his pants off?
No, actually, that was Care. Care
Oh.
burned his pants off.
Oh, this is oh, okay. So,
Switch.
okay.
So Uncle Calaval will appear behind you just to refill your teacup, and then just disappear again.
Patience is going to ask for a small little breakfast plate for herself, and then for some sort of raw meat for the baby.
Wes just he'll like it'll take a little bit of time, but then like your breakfast orders come out, and there is a nice pot of tea set between both of you, a cup set aside for Cole, and then a smaller glass also set for Cole. We have to start our mornings, right?
Yep.
What's the other glass for?
It's just for me.
It's twisted tea.
It's
As
fused.
Uncle Cal will appear behind you, Rosemary, and just say very quietly, sometimes certain races that live within a century lifespan kind of need to get up and go in the morning when they get older, and he just disappears. We don't know anything about that because we're elves. Goodbye. You just hear it happens after they hit their 30s.
But Cole is only 18.
Yeah, I know, he's only 18, so like he's an overachiever. It's only 12. As you have your breakfast bowl, and West will have a small thing of like cut fish for you for the dragon. It's just like I was told that this is a good start for babies.
Oh, okay, and she's just gonna...
Don't eat that because there's actually bones in it. The bones they eat those too. So like
Oh, okay.
it's supposed to help them like understand like I don't know. I was told how this works.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't understand eating bone in fish. It's fucking.
She would probably by this point like neglect the rest of her food just to go and feed the dragon.
Which that will be a very pleasant sound for everyone involved.
Mm-hmm.
So apologies to everyone in the tavern that's going to be a thing. As you'll
Still-
hear.
Set the plate down in front of the dragon. Make sure Gren knows what to... I mean, he probably...
So you set the bowl down, and the second you set the bowl down, his face goes in the bowl. As you just hear the loudest snarfs. Sfarin's like, well, there went my appetite.
I'm gonna look over at their plate. Is there anything that I could eat?
No, actually, his plate is like clean,
Oh, okay.
like spotless. And like when you came downstairs, like he had a whole like breakfast spread for himself. So
Okay. All right. When I'm finished with mine, I'm gonna ask for another bowl of eggs, please. I'm gonna look.
it's like, oh yeah, I got you, and he'll like go into the kitchen and come back with a fresh one for you.
I'm gonna look at my uncle like I need my protein for today. Very excited.
What are you doing today?
I'm gonna look around to see if anyone's eavesdropping, whatever, and like lean in closer to us. I'm like, I'm gonna go work out.
Got it. Okay. Are you saying that in any kind of way, or just...
No, just like I'm gonna do a thing. I'm excited.
So Wes, like, do you want to? Is there any specific workouts you want to do, or?
I have no idea. I'm gonna lift big things.
That's a really great place to start. Like, I've got some barrels in the back. If you want to bring it, I think I have a shipment coming in today. If you want to.
Oh yeah. I'll do that.
Help lift some kegs.
Okay.
Some pallets.
Yeah. I can do that.
Tarsius is the forklift.
Yes, he is the forklift. Wes is like, I don't feel like picking any of that up. You go to it.
All right, if you wanna.
Get the younger, sprier ones to go for it.
Exactly how many seconds did it take Gren to finish that bowl of fish?
Yes.
Okay,
Like,
so if he like
you it should have taken him a longer time than what it did.
he needs a slow feed bowl.
Like, yeah, honestly. Like the second he started snarfing at it, and you're like, all right, he's gonna be there a minute, and like 2 seconds later, it's like you hear the empty bowl clatter on the floor.
Hawk just looked at Farron and was like, at least it didn't last very long.
That is true.
Hopefully he doesn't throw it right back up.
He probably will. And like once he says that, you hear.
Oh, he's choking.
He's either gonna throw up, and you can either let him do that here or outside. Hawk turns to Patience, because that is not his pet.
As your dragon is now making hacking noises like he's about to yak up his entire meal.
No. Yeah, she's immediately gonna go over and just pick him up and probably take him outside.
I'm gonna have you roll me a dexterity. I want to see how fast you can get him outside. What'd you get?
Uh-oh.
I was like, I don't even know why I bothered to check. It was an @1.
Alright, so the second you pick him up, he just on you.
Oh, that's the worst.
At least
Hawk's
it's not
done
on the
eating
floor.
breakfast now, too.
Hawk's doing what now?
Hawk's done eating breakfast now, too.
Patience is just like,
You see, was it the floor? Silver lining, I think.
And then he immediately starts trying to lick you.
no.
The wonders of pet ownership.
You just based it off of this one right here.
Exactly is what I did.
This whole thing is an allegory for parenthood.
No, it was this one.
Right on the freshly vacuumed carpet.
Mm-hmm. Or right after you just mop.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Patience is just gonna be like, okay, we're gonna have to learn how to pace ourselves with eating.
Farron will just kind of look over his shoulder at you, but not really, and just like, I mean, it could benefit just to feed him one at a time instead of all at once. Dragons have this habit of horking anything down in front of them. It's a instinct thing, I think. What?
She's just gonna stare at Farron.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, whatever.
She's just gonna pick up Gren and just be like, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna bathe really quick. Like,
I mean, at least it's not acid.
Is it eating the boy at the floor?
It's not, no.
Okay, I was about to say I was going to be nervous there.
No, it's all fish. It's all fish.
Okay, oops, all fish.
Oops, all fish.
Ew, the smell.
Yeah, that's what my
no.
immediate thought was. Yeah, she's gonna quickly change, and which means we're immediately going to our only other dress that we own, which is our summer dress.
Oh god, Cole's just like, do you need me to buy you a new dress?
You don't have.
I feel like I need to make up for a lot, so if you need to go shopping for clothes, I can go shopping for clothes.
That would be nice, considering this is a summer outfit.
Yeah,
and
it's very cold. You shouldn't go outside in that.
I have a jacket.
A jacket that's still defrosting from the moving sea.
I'll be fine.
That's not a good answer. So, but Cole now has plans to take you shopping for, clean clothes.
Go shopping. I'm just gonna put it. I don't want to go to the clothing store.
You're going to the clothing. You're going to the JCPenney.
No.
You're going to spend the next 3 hours there.
Absolutely not.
We have to go. There's sales, and he has coupons.
He would have coupons. A coupon book.
He would have a coupon. Cole would have a coupon book.
Oh
Are
my
they
God.
expired coupons?
No, because I feel like Cole's actually anal enough to use all of his coupons.
You know what? I admire that about him.
Mhm.
I forget about that.
He's better than me.
Even
I
if
have
he's
expired
been in
coupons.
jail, even if he's been captive or kidnapped for a while, he's looking at the coupon book.
Oh,
that's
he
expired.
was like
That's
sorting that thing out. He was like, all right, that's expired, that's expired, that's expired.
He's got his little pocket Pendaflex thing out, like, all
Yep.
right, what we got?
He's got to update his checkbook though. Anyway,
Yeah. God.
okay, so
Yeah, when she comes downstairs and Cole mentions, it's like, yeah, we're gonna go shopping. She's looking at everybody. Save me.
Talks like,
Cordelia is gonna put 2 thumbs up and smile. That's all she's doing.
as nobody is helping you. You were stuck on that mission.
You have your.
no offense, can't get over the half digestive fish smell. It's gotta go.
I do want to look at the menu because we're eating a lot, and even though we're family, and I'm pretty sure Uncle Wes is not gonna ask us to pay, Cordelia wants to pay.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Carabao is probably looking right at me.
Mm-hmm. You don't see him, but he sees you.
I'm supposed to be good at sleight of hand, right? Because deck.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 5.
So you pick up that menu and you hear a voice right next to you. Go, put it down.
I looked behind me and was like, who said that? Even though I know who said that. Like, I just want to see what else options there.
The menu just disappears out of your hands. It's like you were just staring at it and it's gone.
Hawk would also like to know how much breakfast is.
I blinked and then it just disappeared. I shouldn't have blinked.
Breakfast is a number.
He's gonna leave money there.
Okay, if you leave as much as you feel you want to, but if you ask Wes, he's not going to tell you. And then you're going to look at Xavier, and then Wes will be like, no, don't ask him either. Xavier, don't tell them. Xavier's just like, okay.
Hawk just sits there like, okay, fine.
And then Farron would just be like, does that mean I get to eat breakfast free? And then Wes is like, no, you're actually paying.
Hawk's like, yikes.
Farron just kind of like tosses his hair over his shoulder. It's just like, the pains of getting old. No longer cute.
Oh my God.
That's not true. Maybe you're just not his type.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it'd be conceited of me to think that I'm everybody's type. But I haven't found anybody that said no yet.
Did he tell you no?
Well, I haven't asked him yet, but, you know, if he's making me pay, then it's probably safe to assume I'm not his type.
That's fair.
And he's gonna, like, he'll pull out, like, a couple silver and just put them on the table. As you'll see, he does put down, like, 5 silver. So, as he'll just get up and just like, oh, I guess I have to go to work. What are you doing today, handsome? And if you say me, I can set aside some time.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately not.
Speechless.
I'm gonna go check on Sleeping Beauty upstairs, and then I'm gonna probably go back to the forge.
Have someone upstairs, do you?
We brought him home last night. You met him, the guy that we played hearts with, Lark.
Oh, Lark. Oh, he probably did his ritual, didn't he?
Okay, you know about that then.
Yeah, I had to witness it once, and it was something. Usually he's fine afterwards. You just got to give him a bed, a stiff drink, and he kind of recovers. He bounces back quick.
Oh, good. He seemed to be breathing better this morning.
Yeah, there was a point where I thought he almost died, but he's fine. He's all right. It's just the it's the particular ink that he uses for his craft.
Yeah, Hoxigot's still in my pocket.
Yeah, don't touch that. That's very potent.
Yeah, I figured that out the hard way when I fell asleep. Because that definitely felt like shit.
Yeah, you might want to
still
take
in
that
my
out of your pocket and get that out of your pocket. You're gonna spill it and you're gonna get poisoned again. It's not worth it.
Yeah, probably take it and put it upstairs by him when I go check on him. Yeah, he hadn't woken up yet this morning, so I left him a note, but we've got something to work on. But yeah, we're gonna wait for him to feel better. So I'll probably go kill some time at the blacksmith shop.
Yep, sounds good. I will be around if you need me. If it's actually about work, do hesitate to call. But if it's not about work, don't hesitate.
I will keep that in mind.
And he will give you a wink and walk his way out the door. So, as you're all sitting there, finishing up your breakfasts, what is everybody's game plan? What are we doing today? Tarsius said you were training.
Yeah, he's gonna work out and read, and then work out, and then eat, and then read, and then repeat until he's exhausted, because he doesn't have any proper training or regiment or anything, and he has no idea what the fuck he's doing.
Okay. Cordelia, what are we doing today?
This is in Cordelia's head. If Uncle Wes is not wanting us to pay for the food, then I will pay with my services. So basically, she'll just ask Uncle Wes or Carabao if she sees him, just help out around the shop, because there's nothing really.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets busy, you can kind of like bust tables and like ask people what they want.
Okay. And for the meantime, she'll just be playing with Trixie.
Okay.
And maybe
Sounds
wipe
good.
some tables if she walks around and sees it dirty or something.
Okay. Do you see like a small layer of dust? You just wipe it down. Okay. And Hawk, you said you were going to the blacksmith shop.
Yeah, he was gonna. Yeah, he'll check on Lark, make sure he hasn't woken up yet, and assuming that he hasn't, he would start to make his way to the blacksmith shop.
Okay.
But
after last night, them talking about where the tower is, he would probably start to think about trying to figure out where exactly they're going
and how long it's going to take them to get there. So
Okay.
he may end up headed to the library as well.
All right.
He's doing actual work.
He's doing actual work, yeah. So,
You can't just be pretty all the time.
and Patience,
Yes.
your plan for the day.
I'm getting apparently pulled to go shopping.
Which also Cole was going to ask you if there's anything you wanted to do or see.
She's just gonna be like, well, I wouldn't mind go and check out like some magic shops or anything like that.
We can do that. I mean,
Okay, Grin.
thank you, Gren, as
It's
he now
very
has a collar.
exciting.
He's like, we can do that. I did need to stop by. Well, we're gonna get you new clothes first. I'm gonna swing by the library, and then we can.
Yeah,
You know,
she'll even
make her
be
way.
like, I mean, we can also, I wouldn't mind going to the library either.
All right, so new clothes, library, and then as a treat, we can go to the magic shop.
Can Grin come too?
I'm going to assume he's coming with regardless.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
I can't just leave him here by himself.
As he'll just look around at everybody and just like, well, we are going to be heading off. It's like, okay.
Okay.
Sir.
As the dragon is repeatedly getting in your face. What the fuck, cat? So,
Sir.
Cordelia and Tarsius will be hanging out at the tavern. Hawk is heading to the library, and Cole and Patience will be shopping around. As Patience, how are you taking your dragon around with you?
Well, carrying him isn't gonna cut it. Eventually, she's just gonna be like, okay, climb up on my shoulder.
Roll me in animal handling.
Ooh. Dirty 20.
Okay, so you pretty much instruct him in Draconic to climb up on your shoulder, to which he just kind of like looks at you, and he kind of like goes up to your legs and he starts to kind of like try to paw at you, but he can't quite climb up as well. I mean, he's getting up there, but you're not a sturdy structure like say a bed is.
Yeah, she'll basically like reach down to kind of like help him up and then kind of like put him
To which
on
he
her
will-
shoulder.
He will flop onto your shoulder and just like be in your ear just the whole time.
That's fine.
His breath is very hot, very wet, and very fishy.
Lovely.
So Cole will take your hand and lead you off to the dress shops. I'm going to roll a die to see who we start with. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 individuals. Up. All right, so we are heading to the dress shops. So you are going to go. Probably spend like an hour or two there as you're getting your measurements taken. He's picking out fabrics for you. He's asking you what colors you want.
I don't know. She's just gonna be like,
I'm literally holding 3 swatches in front of you. What color do you want?
they're all the same.
They're not all the same.
They're the same color of green.
No, this one is Viridian, this one is Emerald, and this one is
Oh
Olive.
my god. She's just gonna throw her head back like, oh my god.
It's not... It's... Just point to one. I'm trying to
She's
give you...
gonna point to the middle one. That
Okay,
one.
Emerald. So he's getting your clothes put together for you.
She will go off to the side and then look around, and then she's gonna find a little, a yellow jacket and just be like, I do like this one though.
Sure, alright, just add that to the pile.
Yeah.
To which, eventually, at the end of it, you do have at least a clean outfit put together. The rest of your clothes, however, are being made to order, and your father will come back towards like the end of tomorrow to pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, so you should have a nice fresh set of clothes to last you for a while until we can get reestablished back at our cabin. Okay.
He mentions the cabin, and Patience is just like, so you might need to take care, like, and I'm assuming as, like, she's, like, talking to Cole, she has a piece of fabric that she's dangling in front of Gren.
As you're watching, and you're holding it in front of him, and his eyes can't quite meet in the middle to look at it.
Yeah, there might be something spooky in the cabin you might need to be dealing with when you go back to it.
What's in the cabin?
Did she know what it was?
No, you didn't know what that was. It was very, very spooky.
It was spooky. It crawled out from underneath the bed. It had a very, very, very large mouth. And she's going to try to mimic the guttural scream that it made. It made that noise, and I turned it into a fish.
You met a bodak. Oh my god, okay. Well,
just by what choose. That's he knows what it is.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to have to get some new wards for the property. I'm going to have to pick up some herbs, some sachets. Okay, alright. So he starts making a mental list in his head. Like, okay,
It'd be better if you write it down.
I don't need to write it down. And he's going to just hold his hand out. So library?
Yeah.
Okay, and you both head to the library, which I'll say by this point, Hawk, you've been established there for a good while. So you're kind of looking at a lot of cartography maps and whatnot. Roll me a perception as you were in the middle of your studies.
Okay.
So let me put us on the city map.
That was an 18.
Okay, so as you are currently kind of nestled on the first floor at the drafting tables, as you have like several maps kind of like pinned down for you, and a couple of books open as well. You're at the point now where the second that you see something that is just the faintest color of magenta, your eye is immediately drawn to it because you're like, what's Patience doing now? So you look over and you see Patience in her new outfit, in her new wardrobe, a dragon sitting kind of flopped on her shoulder as Cole holds her other hand as they're walking through, kind of like weaving through a couple of the aisles, just kind of. And Cole looks like very like in the zone, like looking for something specific. As the dragon makes that noise.
Hawk's gonna sit there and like shake his head to himself like, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to bring dragons in here. I could be wrong. And then has he been able to kind of better figure out where we're going, or?
Yes, so I will get a map for you. Hi, sir.
Hello, Grin.
Hello. Thank you for the ambiance. We appreciate that. Could you breathe any harder so the mic can pick it up a little more? Thank you for that.
Just like that.
Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Hello. Just like that. Okay. All right.
He's helping.
Oh, thank you for that one.
He's helping.
Sit your ass down. Thank you. All right. So let me pull up a map of the Forgotten Realms. So,
Yes, we
I
know.
believe I said you would be heading into the mountains. Yes, thank you for that. It's a good one.
Yes, we know about the Forgotten Realms, but what about the Unforgotten Realms?
Yeah, what about the unforgotten parts? Like, what are we looking at here?
The remembered realms.
The remembered realms.
The Remembrance.
My fucking God. Womp womp. Get out of here.
That was really bad.
You saw your window, though. That's what matters.
Yep, that is exactly what matters here.
Yeah.
Saw that one.
Alright, there we go. Now I have a good map. So, I don't remember which mountains I said last game. It was either the Orsron or the Arun. The Arun. It's one of them.
One of them mountains.
It's one of them mountains. Alright, let me...
I didn't write it down.
Oh, good. Okay.
Trying to look to see if I did. Nope.
Alright, perfect. So I'm going to pick a region, and we're going to go with that.
Eeny, meeny. My Nemo.
Alright, so let me post this on our Discord. Bop.
Bam! It's been done. Oh, look at them
Look at that.
dancing.
So you would find a map that's a little bit more localized, but yeah, there would be the Arun mountain region is where it was located at. So you'd have to pass through Termish in order to get to where it is.
Great.
And Termish, from where you currently are, is a fucking journey, that's for sure. Lord have mercy, that's very far.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying. It is very far away. It is very far away.
Oh,
place.
please.
Holden.
I'm going to draw you a line.
Holden.
I love lines.
Alright, so your journey... I'm going to have to take you... Let's see. If I remember correctly. Okay. Alright, so it's essentially going to be taking you... You'd have to be taking, like, the main road south, because cutting through is going to be a whole mess of things currently, because anywhere that it's, like, a little bit more east on the Swords Coast is going to be occupied by a lot of unsavory activity. Specifically, since you recently learned about the location of the Well of the Dragons,
That's a little.
which
Oh,
is
yeah.
definitely an area that that you would want to have avoided at the moment.
Yep.
So, knowing the location of that area and wanting to completely avoid it, that would be... It's going to take you some months on foot.
Do we have
Have months.
months?
You do not have months. You have a month and a half.
Yep.
How on?
So roll me an intelligence, Hawk. As you're kind of piecing all this information together.
Just tell your Durgan to get bigger.
17.
17? Okay. So kind of like studying the maps, reading up on any ledgers written by adventurers that have checked into the library to like update any regions on, the happenings, like any almanacs and whatnot. You know that at the current moment, winter is approaching at this point. There's going to be a lot of regions in the north that are going to have roads that easily snow in and ice over. You're going to have a lot of activity from monstrosities, especially that come with the snow. Specifically, whites has been the problem for a lot of winters, where any undead just kind of come back frozen and very spiteful. Especially now that you know that there is activity from the wizards, the Red Wizards of Thay. So the one road, which is the road that I completely fucking forgot off the top of my head. The main road, the tradeway, is the one that you're going to want to follow for a good ways in order to get to where you need to go safely. But knowing that it's going to take a lot of time, and time is not something you have on your side at the moment. So the only conclusions that you're able to draw at this point is, so the quickest way is either we have to fly or somehow magically teleport. To which you're not sure if you have either of those options. You do remember when Jamal kind of helped transport you guys to the Dragon's Council meeting. But that's a matter of asking Jamal if he's willing to fly all of you again to where you need to go.
There's also some kind of flying thing that can be used. Probably.
That is true. However, I don't believe Hawk was there for that one, so he does not.
That's true.
He does not know about the Cloud Giant's castle. However,
You say the word cloud giant to him, he's gonna be like, yes.
yes, that one. So Hawk unfortunately doesn't know about Blagothkus's Sky Castle. He doesn't know of it yet. So
Okay.
So
Hawk is going
option
to.
one, yeah, fly. Option 2, teleport. Option 3,
Option 3, apocalypse. Great.
yeah.
Hail the apocalypse.
However,
He's gonna-
you do remember that Q was the one that more or less gave you that information from that map.
Okay. So yeah, after he's got out, he'll tidy up his little study area. Since now he has an idea of exactly where they need to go and how long it's going to take to get there, he's going to be like, whoa, we need to figure this out, like, now. And knowing that Hawk probably cannot think of a way to, or doesn't think he knows anybody that could teleport them, he is going to do 2 different things. The first thing he's going to do is go to Jakey's magic shop and see if Jakey has a scroll that will allow them to teleport to where they need to go.
All right.
Question, DM.
Yes.
You said that as we were pretty much going into the library, could patients see Hawk or no?
Roll me a perception
He's kind of hard to miss.
with advantage.
With
Like,
advantage.
he's like 7 feet tall.
No, he's very large.
I'll go with the 19. Over the 9. Oh, excuse me, over the 7. So 19.
But can patients look over the table?
I rolled 19.
A 19. Yeah. So you'll see him. You will see Hawk kind of like picking up. Like the second he stands up to like start tidying, you're like, oh, there's Hawk.
Yeah. She'll just kind of like trot her way over. It's like, what you doing?
Trying not to panic.
Why?
Because where we need to go is going to take us months to get on foot. And we have a month and a half.
Why don't you fly?
Do I look like I can sprout wings? Runes can do a lot of things, but not make you fly. I'm about to go and see if I can't either get us a scroll that can help us teleport, or I'm going to have to reach out to our friend Jamal and see if he would be willing to help take us, or at least maybe part of the way to where we need to go.
I could see if I could reach out to Shervithia.
If you feel so compelled, I'd appreciate it. Is she a large enough dragon to carry this party?
She's an ancient green dragon.
That sounds like it would work. And if you would like to reach out to her, feel free.
She'll just nod, and then she'll go back over, but she's going to immediately walk up to Cole. I don't know what he's doing, but...
He's currently in the middle of, looking through, like, he has, like, a small stack at his feet of books, but then he's currently kind of like skimming through one just to see if he can find something, just, like, closes it, puts it back.
She'll just sit next to her dad. Her papa, and just be like... So you're able to talk to Grandpa, right?
When you say Grandpa...
Mm-hmm.
You don't tell me you're saying who I think you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I wasn't supposed to talk to him anymore.
I was just wondering.
Oh, but I thought I wasn't supposed to, so... Why are you wondering?
Are you able to talk to other people who talk to Grandpa?
What are you asking?
I wanted to know if you could reach out to, Shervithia. She was the dragon who took kind of care of me for the past few years.
I could send her a message, if that's what you want to know.
Possibly.
You said her name is Shervithia. Can you... Well, tell you what.
She's an ancient green dragon.
How about this?
Mm-hmm.
I do need to look for a new mirror. Since I lost my other one.
Whose fault is that, Cole?
His fault. Always his fault. It's like I lost my last mirror, so I'm going to have to go look for a new scrying mirror. So if I can scry her and get an idea of who she is, I could probably send her a message. So I'm sorry, you said that a green dragon took care of you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she also follows Grandpa.
There it is. Okay. Cool. Fantastic. I'll have to have a few words with her to get to know her. All right.
She's just sitting there, just like, her full title is Shervithia, the Sage of the Evergreens. She's an ancient green dragon. Be respectful. Like, she's just listing all the things about, like, with talking to.
Okay.
I can't imagine the slow panic that is just settling over as she keeps explaining.
Oh, there's so much panic in his face.
It was the be respectful for me.
Oh, that was kind of like... If you've ever seen Owl House and you ever, and you remember the character Ida, that's pretty much all you need to know.
Yeah, that's, I forget the name of the voice actress, but that's who I try to embody every time I do her voice. But anyway. Okay. So, okay, so we will contact her, ask her to give you a ride to where are you going?
Termish.
Why are you flying to Termish? Do you have any idea how far away Termish is?
She just goes back over to to Hawkins. She's like, can I look at the map really quick?
Anybody who's in the library just like here's intermittent hoof clopping.
Yeah, it's like, how far away is Termish from here? Can't hear you.
Muted. Push to talk.
Sorry. Like months away if we were to walk. I am not from around here. You should ask your friend Mark Anthony.
She's gonna clop back over. Yeah, it's like months away apparently.
Yeah,
That's why we need a ride.
No, you're not going.
Hawk would walk after he at this point, I'm sure he's finished putting everything away. He's gonna walk over.
And you would have heard her clopping back and forth too. So you're just like, okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, she's just gonna like. What do you mean I'm not going?
You're not going. That's too far away, and we're not going in that direction.
You don't have to go. I'm going.
No, I know you're not going because I'm not going.
Since when do you get to dictate where I go?
Because
Papa?
you are 9 years old, Rosemary.
And Dad said I could take care of myself, and
we are going to have that conversation when your father gets here. But
She's gonna just sit there and smile like, ooh, I want to see how that conversation goes.
It's gonna go great.
Hawk walks up in the middle and that like, ooh.
Oop.
No.
But, yeah, no, there's a wizard tower over there.
No, you're not going to a wizard tower.
And
do you have any idea how many traps are in there?
one of the masks is supposed to be there. And
Please tell me you're whispering.
She is very much whispering, yes.
Oh, she's whispering. I'm shocked.
She is going to be whispering.
Oh, I'm so glad that Cole taught her library etiquette. So yeah,
that was drilled into her. Are you
This
kidding
is a very tense whisper.
Yeah. Very tense. Yeah.
It's like you are not going to a wizard tower. You are
that
not
style.
involving yourself. You are not
style.
involving yourself in an Armageddon.
I've been involved since I was kidnapped.
You don't have to be involved. You
But
are
I
a
want
child.
to
You are
be.
I'm not trying to belittle you, but I am telling you that you are physically, as of in age, a child. You do not need to be putting yourself. Why did you eat the middle of that fucking cookie, you absolute psychopath? Oh my god!
Oh god. Is
You fucking psychopath!
That's not patience energy, that's stranger energy.
To patience.
Oh my god! I don't even know you anymore. What the fuck?
I'm gonna eat it. I was just taking one small bite, damn it.
That was not a bite.
Middle of it?
Tabatha, do you
Are
need
you a lamprey?
Do you need counseling? What's
Do you have a fucking alien
Listen.
tongue or something to like?
I split the cookie and I just took one small bite, okay? And I just happened to fit it right back together like it was a puzzle piece, damn it.
We don't believe you.
I don't believe you at all.
The way that triggered Vic though was great.
I can't fathom that. Anyway,
Yes, anyway.
you're not. Rosemary, listen to me. As somebody that has had to fix a world that was falling apart and breaking, you do not have to do that.
But I want to.
You could wait till you're older to make that decision. But as of right now, I am
But I
your
want
father.
to.
I am your father, and I am telling you that you cannot go. I'm not going to let you put your life in danger for this.
wait until
And
the
you
next
can tell me no, but I'm still gonna go.
You are not gonna. He's gonna look up over to you, Hawk, and like you are not letting her go. You are not
I'm
letting
not
her
in
go.
charge of her.
And I am in charge of her, and I am telling you that you are not letting her go. She does not have my permission for this.
I don't need your permission now.
To be fair, I'm the new kid here, so I didn't give her permission the first time.
Okay, right. I have to talk to West's kids, obviously.
I would, however, offer that if for whatever reason you lose this fight, I would look after her. She reminds me of my sister.
Aww.
Okay, but she's not going anywhere near a wizard's tower.
I don't want to go anywhere near a
I've
wizard's
been
tower.
in a wizard, like, thingamajig before.
A wizard's
have?
what?
Yeah, there was, like, some weird maze thing that we went to in the past.
went
We dealt with a chimera. It was kind of cool.
You're watching Cole like go through like all 5 stages of grief.
Honestly, I don't think it's concerning that she's done all this. I think it's more concerning that she's so chill about it.
I'm very concerned that she thinks that she can just walk brazenly into anywhere and get away with it.
I mean, from what I've understood, she got a permission slip of sorts from...
Dad said it was okay.
I understand that my husband has specific customs when it comes to his druid tribe. However, we did say we were going to co-op on raising her a specific way. If she so chose to be a druid, which she did not, she would follow his customs. And since
That wasn't my fault. I got kidnapped.
Are you going to become a druid?
I don't know.
I mean,
I've kind of been
You
following
cannot-
Grandpa's.
You cannot. Do not.
No,
close
Irian,
to
Grandpa Irian.
how close to a druid would you consider ranger?
Don't loophole this.
Hawk is like trying to decide if he thinks Cole is as scary as he thinks Grayson is. Hold on.
Cole is a whole
It's-
5'7".
He's a kitten.
Would you like to know what that roll was?
Sure.
An 11.
Oh yeah, he's a kitten.
Hawks like looks directly down at him.
You've watched Grayson parent, and at least Grayson's kids listen to him.
Yeah.
So you know that there is a lack of discipline happening here, and you know that Cole does
Because he
not
wasn't there.
have this under control.
But that is also not my circus and not my monkey.
We'll discuss this when we get back to the tavern.
You keep saying that.
Well, we're all gonna have to have a sit down and talk about what we're gonna do next because we're gonna have to leave like as soon as we can figure out how we're getting where we're going.
I agree.
Right, so you wanted to go to a magic shop, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's go to a magic shop. Gotta go get myself a new mirror anyway. So, as he
Alright.
will pick up his books, he will pick up his stack of books and lead you to the library checkout where he's going to be pulling out his platinum member library card, which he obviously has.
The one library he hasn't been kicked out of yet.
The one library we have not been banned from.
Yet.
Yet.
Yep.
Just has a card that says Knowledge Domain Cleric, and they're just like, ah.
Yes, how many books would you like to check out and for how long?
So getting that all sorted away, and then he will have them pretty much bound together so that he can carry them with him, and off you go to the magic shop. So let me roll a d4 to see. Well, no. Well, since you guys are all together, we'll go straight back to the tavern. So between Cordelia and Tarsius, one of you can roll me a... Let me find my number. 2, 3, 4. Roll me a d6.
Reaching over to get a die. 3.
3. All right. So that's a good one. Okay.
Oh god.
Okay. So, Cordelia, you are currently in the midst of kind of. Let me get you guys back at the tavern. As you guys are currently hanging out at the tavern, kind of watching patrons come and go. Let me get rid of everybody that's not there. Get out of here. You get out of here too. Alright. Move all of my not here people. Over here, over here, over here. Okay. So every now and then, there'll be like a couple patrons that like come into the tavern, just kind of like take a seat, have some drinks. Get these two over. Roll 20. Don't do this to me now. Don't boggle this.
It's gonna try.
Oh, it's certainly gonna try. It loves to do that to me. Alright. So. Hi. Hello. Alright, so every now and then, so it's moderately just very, very light traffic at the moment, as some people come down to order themselves some breakfast, then go about their day, and then it's pretty easy stuff. So you kind of help out by taking orders, taking them back to the kitchen for Xavier and West, as they take turns manning the bar anytime somebody comes in for a drink. I'll put you up here. Okay. So, right as it's getting around to, say, lunchtime, it's getting a little bit more busy. Where the fuck are you? Where did you go, you little feral fucking asshole? There you are. The door swings open, kind of like hits the wall a bit as it kind of reverbs back as a very scrawny, dirty tiefling walks in. Kind of saunters his way in.
As soon as that happens, it's like, no.
Oh no. Oh no.
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 I don't think you're welcome here.
Like, and normally, so you'll notice this, Tarsius and Cordelia. You will notice as every time somebody comes in, Trixie goes to the door to greet them. He walks in, Trixie immediately goes away. Just like, no, we're just gonna go over here. As Stranger just kind of like wanders his way in, just like, oh, I know you people. Hello, I would like a booth, please.
Take a seat. It's up there's you can seat yourself. Also, welcome to the bar.
Like, I think I will set myself right here, thank you. Good place to set up shop, and he starts like reaching into his pockets to like pull stuff out.
No soliciting.
This is not soliciting.
This is a restaurant.
As he says no soliciting, he says this is not soliciting. He holds a trout out in his hand as he just kind of like shakes it.
Oh my god.
And sets it on the table.
You wrote that. You fucking planned that, didn't you?
I did not actually.
That you come here to eat and that's it.
No, actually, I did not.
Well,
Well, I don't know. Do you give free samples?
No.
Oh, then I do not eat.
Then you can.
But I do plan on taking an order, so you can't kick me out.
Don't worry, I'll keep my beef warm.
Get me a whatever's left on the bar mat. I just want you to pour it into a glass and just leave it here.
Bro.
No.
Bro.
Our bartenders actually keep our bars clean, so there's no such thing.
Give me whatever you find on the bottom shelf.
Cool.
Stick a pickle in it.
I'll go over there and ask Xavier.
Xavier's just like, oh god, not this guy.
I guess the cheapest liquor you got or something.
Actually, I have something better. And he's gonna like go under the bar, and for the and where you know he usually keeps the like the cleaner, he just like pours it into a shot. And he's like, here, give him that.
Is that safe to consume?
For him, yes.
The Lysol would be an improvement.
I guarantee you he's never noticed. He comes in here a lot.
I guess it'll maybe clean his soul. I don't know.
God, I hope so.
And then I'll go back and like, here you go.
Did you put a pickle in it?
No, I thought you had it. I can smell it here.
Excuse me, I did not know that I had to bring my own pickles to this bar. And he pulls a fucking jar out of his coat pocket.
This morning is BYOP. Bring your own pickle.
Bring your own pickle. Oh no, we lost to Sydney.
No.
He missed the memo.
Sydney's been ejected from the Discord.
Oh,
Google
no.
Chrome.
From the you've been
There you go.
Anyway,
Chrome yeeted me out
Chrome
of
has yeeted. So tell me, is your hair natural or did you have to sell your soul for it?
Natural.
Lucky you.
I'm pretty sure you sold your soul already.
Yeah, long time ago. Thank you for asking, by the way.
You're welcome.
So do you like having the nightmares, or do you just like go to therapy for it?
What nightmares?
sometimes you get nightmares about your greatest fears. Sometimes you get them about other people's greatest fears.
No, thank you. I don't really get nightmares, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Roll me a deception. As the person that curates your personal nightmares, roll me a fucking deception.
That's 18.
All right.
I rolled okay, and then or pretty good, I guess, but I don't have okay charisma.
Good enough, I guess. Just kind of like stares at you. All right.
Yeah, my face is no expression. That's when he mentioned nightmares and stuff.
Okay, well, lucky you, I guess. All right then. So, I guess you don't. Since you don't get nightmares, you don't want anybody to like read like from a dream journal or something. Tell well, I don't do dream journals. I knew somebody that did, and I thought it was stupid.
No, if you try to pry in my head,
no, I don't give a shit what's in your head.
Okay, well that's good.
All right.
Anything else I can get for you?
Do you want your fortune read?
No.
Oh, really? I heard girls were into that.
I'm not.
They like doing their horoscope and like, oh, excuse me, pick me. All right.
I mean, I'm not a fan of horoscope. I do like horoscope.
I can do that too.
Oh my god.
It's that moment where I realized I left my fucking cards, so give me like 5 seconds to go grab them.
I like the spooky stuff.
I've been wanting to do this forever.
Yes.
Hold on. 1 second. Oh.
You said horoscope. I don't want to read that, but horoscope.
That was quick.
I said 5 seconds. I knew exactly where they were. Because I had them prepared. I just forgot to bring them out here. As he will pull out a deck of cards and just start kind of shuffling them.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, so, what do you do for fun?
I guess right now this. Helping
Okay,
my
no social life, got it.
Yeah.
You have any
social
dreams,
life.
any aspirations for the future?
To be good at what I do for my hometown.
And what is it that you do?
I kind of help the people at the church.
Oh god, missionary work.
Uh-huh. It's not fun, but it has its...
Alright, so, let's see. A bam, a bam, a bam, a bam. Okay, so I got 4 cards for you.
Do I roll dice
So,
too?
so we have the sun, it's upside down, and I'm going to tell you right now, since the sun is setting, that's probably bad for you. So, say goodbye to any dreams and aspirations that you want to have, because they're going to go down the toilet once you turn, like, 25. So...
Oh,
Oh my god.
Anyway, so I have like a bunch of spears pointing upwards. Oh wait, these might be arrows. I don't fucking know what these are. They look like they're on fire, and it looks like there's like some like owls like behind them or whatever. So like, I think somebody's like watching you, maybe, or like getting into your head. The card says oppression, so like maybe you're oppressing yourself by having these preconceived notions about who you're supposed to be instead of who you actually want to be. Alright, next we have, I've got 3 sticks kind of crisscrossed and one in the middle. It's supposed to represent virtue and faith or whatever, but like maybe, you know, you're very convicted in like what you do and blah 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 blah. Ooh, this is always a fun one. I got 2 naked people, but they're upside down right now. And they're holding hands. And usually this, oh look, there's a little unicorn in the background. Don't trust unicorns, they're fucking assholes. One of them owes me money. So don't trust unicorns.
So that's what the card is. So just
usually,
trust unicorns.
I mean, this card usually represents like people that like fall in love or whatever. That's also a scam. Don't fall for that. Usually if you're in a relationship, you're going to break up. I love giving this card to people that like to do their fortunes together, and they're obviously like, they probably have known each other for like a max of 6 hours, but think that they have their whole life ahead of them. Good stuff. Love that. But this might be a card that represents a fracture of yourself. I don't know.
So, but you're supposed to know what these
Oh no,
cards-
so this is just a card game. I tell you what I think it means, and then your brain fills in the slots of what it represents in your life, and then you kind of subconsciously find yourself calling out yourself. Oh, it's always fun when I get more cards. This guy has like 5 heads. That's probably not important for you, right? Okay. Next. Legit though, this card does have 5 heads. That's probably not important. I mean, you're not facing anyone with 5 heads, are you?
Not currently.
Oh, look, I have I have a card that is got some cups turned upside down. But that usually means good things. Usually, if you get the cups card, but all the cups are upside down, which means your cups are empty. So, like, maybe you should turn them right side up so you can actually fill your cups. I don't know.
Okay.
Or maybe it's telling you that you need like all these mystical cups to defeat this 5-headed fucker.
So you do know that we're trying to fight something with 5 heads.
You told me, so I'm just going to assume that is the correct answer.
So you don't know anything about the cult or anything.
I only know what you're telling me. I kind of make it my business to avoid cults at this point in my life. It's actually good for your health.
You don't know anything happening in the world.
No, I kind of do this
Or do
thing
you
where if
just
somebody
don't care?
tries to tell me the current news, I tell them, hey, did you hear about this one celebrity? And then they stop talking to me.
Okay. But it's kind of like the annihilation of the world,
That sounds bad.
so you should care.
Why should I care?
You just said it's bad.
I mean, it's probably bad for somebody who cares, but if you don't care, it's not bad at all.
Okay, then.
Do you care?
Yeah, I care
And
about
then
my
it's
family.
probably bad.
That's the only love I care about. It's my family, and I need to protect them.
You should probably get the social circle.
That's my
But don't,
family.
because friends are bullshit and they will always backstab you.
Alina and Hawk are both very offended by that.
It's like 1 second, it's like, oh yeah, we're going to travel the world together, we're going to see the sights, and the next thing you know, they settle down and they're like, oh, maybe we might have kids. You're going to have to move out of the basement at some point.
Well,
Please
Yeah,
stop walking in while we're naked.
I think your cards kind of is a little bit scary.
Right? Gave you a little chill, didn't it?
Not a little. Felt like you were telling my life story. Anything else I can get for you?
No, I will be sitting right here. If
You
your
need a
big,
refill.
very intelligent-looking brother wants his cards read, I will be right here.
Do you get paid to do that?
Only if people want to pay me. Sometimes I like to tell people that I charge, just for fun.
Do you need a refill?
He'll look at the drink, he'll smell it, and then he'll take the shot. Yes.
Coming right up. We're like, I don't want this guy over here. He needs to leave. Tells every-
God.
Both of you to assume I'm going to leave. I'm waiting for someone.
he read my cards and apparently my future or something.
Yeah, he does that. I did that once with him, and then I went home.
He was scary.
No, it is scary. I did that once, and then I told my dad about it, and then my dad said I should never associate myself with that vagrant ever again.
Wow.
And apparently he says he doesn't know what he's doing. But he knows what he's doing. He lies.
I don't actually know if he knows what he's doing or if he's just fucking winging it.
Give me 100% bleach. Maybe he'll take that.
I can't do that in good conscience.
But it tasted like candy, just straight.
Oh,
I love how like Stranger's digestive tract is cleaner than the rest of him.
I mean, something has to be. So, he's going to be sitting there for a while, taking up space. Tarsius, what are you doing in this moment?
Tarsius would probably be out in the back, picking up large boxes that need to be picked up, putting them where they need to be, and then reading, and then trying
so
to
you're in the
cast
middle of
spells.
reading, and you're just kind of like lifting a crate while you're doing that. And then whenever you need to turn a page, you just put your nose and you just like turn it.
Yeah, or use my horn.
Yeah.
And then when no one's looking, I'm going to try to cast a spell as stars move on my cloak, and nothing happens.
Okay. So, while you do that, roll me a perception.
Yeah. 18.
Okay. So as you're in the middle of like trying to cast your spell, as you're reading through the ABCs of magic that Xavier had gifted you, as you are currently on, E is for enchantment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you will see a familiar set of very tall ears and a big fluffy spotted tail walking by, like past the fence line, as you were tall enough to kind of look over the fence line behind the tavern.
Let's look around.
As you look, and you do see a tabaxi walking by with her nose currently in a book as she's reading.
Oh,
Reading and walking.
I'm gonna like, oh, there's my friend, and I'm gonna forget I'm holding something heavy, like, Uncle, what do you want this?
This is West. Just give it.
Okay, here you go. And
Just
then
grabs it and just tosses it down.
start running. Whoop, forgot my book. Go back, get book, close it. Oh man, I forgot what chapter I was in. And then keep going out.
Okay, so you will see Ferris walking a little ways away, just ahead of you, as she's more or less just like walking and reading, and you're not quite sure if she's actually paying attention to her surroundings.
Is she about to like hit something?
She looks like she's kind of being mindful of like the general space, but it's
Okay, I'm gonna just walk right next to her, not interrupt her, just like be like side by side.
Are you reading too?
No.
Perception.
Just to see if she notices me.
She does not see you.
After about like a minute. Hey.
Hey, oh! And she's gonna like kind of like close the book. Oh, I forgot to mark my chapter.
I just did the same thing.
Oh no. Oh, okay. That's okay. The fun part's finding it. Okay. And she's gonna like tuck her book to her chest, be like, hi. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. We went to. Oh wait, I got you a thing. I'm gonna reach into my pocket and get out some of the glacier ice.
All right.
I assume it's melted by now.
So roll me a D100.
Yeah. $93.
So you reach into your pocket and you're like, it's totally not melted. And you wrap your hands around the little bag you put it in and you pull it out. when you open it and pull out a fully intact, not melted at all, shard of glacier.
It didn't melt. Huh. I'm gonna hand
Is
her.
that? Did you just pull ice out of your pocket?
Yeah, it's glacier ice.
It's glacier ice.
Yeah.
Oh.
There was a giant white dragon, and well, there was two,
Oh.
and then there was a giant.
And she's gonna like, you'll see kind of like a moment where her eyes kind of like do like a little magic flash, and she's like, oh, it's magic. That's so cool.
Wait, it's magic?
Yeah, it's like it's. Well, you said you went to the Sea of Moving Ice, right?
Yeah.
I actually read that up north, kind of like the northern poles, like affect how magic fluctuates through the weave, and well, yeah, it's really fascinating. And since there's a dragon up there, the dragon was also affecting the flow of magic because dragons are such big, balls of magical energy of their own variety. And I am rambling so much. I am so sorry. It's good to see you.
No, it's fine. I like rambles. I also, well, not yet officially. I think I need to go to school and get a piece of paper. You always need a piece of paper for everything. But
of course, yeah. Paperwork is very important.
I think I'm going to be a wizard.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what school you're gonna pick?
No.
Oh, I mean that's okay. I mean, there's so many different schools you could study, and I guess it just depends on what you want to do. And
I want to pick the most helpful one.
Okay, I mean all of them can be helpful in a way.
I don't know. I've been practicing this once, but I don't know what it says. Like there was a little note in the back of the book, and I don't know what it does or says, but I think I remember the hand gestures and everything. And
that being
he is going to have that as well. There's going to be 7 darts of magic missile that come out of his hand, just shoots it in the air.
Oh, magic missile.
And just look at his hand. Yeah.
That's so cool.
I did it.
It's also really cool cape thing you've got going on.
Yeah. Not notice that the stars are leaving as each magic missile is being casted.
Oops.
And just look at his hands. I'm a wizard.
Well, that's really cool. So are you planning to attend a school here in the city, or are you gonna have to go somewhere else for that?
Yes. I don't know. I'm gonna ask the smartest people I know.
I mean, I know that Candlekeep is also kind of a big, place for wizards to gather. And
wait, do you go to a school?
Well, I attend I'm part of the Brotherhood, so I mean, we do have schooling there. Like we have to learn our lessons, like reading, arithmetic, history.
Do they teach
all that
you
good stuff.
magic?
I mean, they teach us the basic amount of magic. Stuff that we use in our practices. Okay. Like I know, like detect I can detect undead. I can kind of detect a few things. I can summon a magical steed.
Oh, that's cool. All right, I'll go to that school.
That's the Brotherhood. That's what they teach us.
I will go there.
Are you going to become a paladin?
I could.
Okay. I mean, if you want to become a paladin, you could. It takes some training and whatnot. And
I've been training all day, and with the pump, I'm just gonna just flex. I've been working out all day, and I've been eating a lot. I kind of vomited 2 times.
You should not do that. And
I'm very tired.
Yeah, you probably should rest.
I've been told that, and I can't. It's just there's an adrenaline, and I just gotta keep going.
But if you, work yourself to the point that you're tired and you're throwing up all the time, then that's not good, right? You can't help your friends if you're, pushing yourself past your limits.
That's true. See, this is why I need to go to school.
I mean, do you have time to go to school with all the adventuring you do? I mean, I've heard some.
True.
I've kind of eavesdropped on some conversations between the higher ups sometimes whenever they go to like council meetings, and I've just heard a lot of not so great things.
Yeah, I'll have to do a rain check on the school thing. Well, okay, how about this? When we save the world, I'll go to school.
Okay. That sounds like a very good plan.
Yep. Just gotta save the world first.
Okay, so you're gonna save the world. That's...
Yep.
Okay, that's...
Oh.
I'm glad you're optimistic about it.
I mean, you have to be. I'm gonna grab a piece of parchment that I have, and it's a to-do list. This says workout, eat protein, I guess eggs, eat a lot of eggs, and then the 5th thing is save the world.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it gets woke.
The good thing
Okay.
about working out is I talked to my uncle, and you have to eat a lot to get to fill in with all that stuff. And I like eating, so I'm eating like a lot of vegetables, like a lot of them.
Okay. I mean, yeah, and vegetables are important.
Yeah. They
You're
say,
also drinking water, right?
yeah.
Like, you're also
Yeah.
making sure to hydrate.
I'm drinking. That's why
This is your reminder to hydrate.
That's why I'm sweating a lot. It's all the water.
Drink your fucking water.
I have it right here. They say that cows have 4 stomachs, and I don't. I tested it out. I have one.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's... Seems a lot more, reasonable than having 4. Like, where would you put them?
Yeah, that's right. Just looking at my stomach and poking at it.
You're like, you can't fit 4 stomachs in here. It's silly.
It's no room. Where are you going?
Oh, I was just, it's my off day, so I was just kind of walking around and just,
Oh, okay.
you know.
Do you wanna hang out? I gotta go buy some potions and stuff.
Sure, yeah. I can hang out.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
I would like to hang out, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go buy some
So you do-
potions.
Okay, you're not needed at your uncle's tavern or anything, or...
After I guess probably. I didn't tell anybody where I was going, which was silly of me. I should probably tell them. So.
No,
we
okay.
should
I mean,
do
I can
that
wait
after.
here for you.
What? No, just come with me.
Oh, okay.
What?
She'll just follow after you as you
Okay.
go.
I'm just gonna talk about stupid things and what primer she's using for her miniatures and
Okay.
just stuff like that.
She's like, so I learned this new technique called ink washing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. It like really brings out the details in the minis, because you don't, it's like you always think, well, how am I gonna get it to look so like detailed and like distressed? But then ink washing like really like mutes down the colors and like brings out the shadows. It's so cool.
Cool. It's really hard for me to sometimes bait him, so what I have to do is I ask for gum, and it's kind of gross, but like I chew the gum and then I put it on like a piece of stick so that I can like get those details, because I can't use my fingers because this just like covers the mini all the time, so I gotta do that.
Okay. I mean, have you thought about like getting some some sponges and like also working with that too?
No, I will get some sponges right now.
We're going to the mini shop.
Yeah. We're just gonna hang out. I have
Alright.
a good amount of 9 gold, so we're splurging today.
Okay, yeah. So you head back to the tavern. West is in the back, just like restacking some of the crates that you had. Just he'll like turn around, look at you, be like, "Oh, you heading out for the day?"
Oh yeah, we're gonna go shopping and buy sponges, but I'm letting you know that's what we're doing.
Okay, have fun then.
Okay.
He's gonna kind of look at you and then look at Ferris, just like,
Adults are weird.
ask Cole about it. It's gonna be funny.
Oh, okay. Is Cole anywhere to be seen? Probably not.
No, he is not. No.
All
So
right.
you guys walk your way over. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess everybody's going to the magic shop
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
eventually. Okay. All right. So as Cordelia is left to be stressed about strangers' presence. So
She's gonna continue serving, but every time she would pass a table, she would go like this.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's
Yeah.
like, please God, don't ask me for anything.
She'll be like going this way or going this way to go to this table.
Yeah, Zevi's just like, he's so weird. Don't make eye contact with him.
Don't make eye contact. Maybe he'll leave.
He won't
Yeah,
actually. He'll force you to make eye contact with him.
And also, like, I don't actually know how I talk to the snakes. Do I telepathically talk to the snakes? If I think about it, they'll know what I'm talking, what I'm saying.
I will say probably not. No, they all have
Okay.
their own minds, so you
Then
just
I'll probably like whisper to them like, "Don't look at him."
so it's all kind of like look away.
Like,
Oh my gosh.
the mother said no, so I have to do it.
Yep. All right. So as you spend the better part of your day doing that, Uncle West will eventually come back in and just be like, "All right, so I guess Tarsius is off for the day. He's going to go hang out with a little friend of his." Instead, he's just like, "Oh my God, please don't do this."
Is he on a date?
West will just kind of like lean over the counter and be like, "Yeah, he's on a date."
Is it with Ferris?
Yeah, the little cat girl. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Oh, they're so
So he's like,
cute.
please stop, please.
They're
This
so
is.
cute together.
Oh.
Oh my God, please
They
don't.
like each other. They don't know it yet, though.
Oh, please stop, please stop. This is stop. Fantasizing about other people's relationships is so fucking weird.
But I'm just happy because he's happy. That's really it.
Exactly my point, Sevier, and he's gonna like go next to Sevier and like throw his arm around him and be like, he wants to act all embarrassed, but I know that every Thursday he goes to the library and it's like, shut up, stop talking right now, stop talking right
You
now.
like someone there.
He does. There's a girl at the library. You know, he only mentioned her once. I don't know who she is, but like, you know, apparently there's somebody there that he's constantly going to go check out. You know, check out books with. And so he's like, please do not put it like that.
Hey, Uncle Wes, I want to take my break now.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. No, I'm taking my 15. Goodbye.
I'm totally not going to the library.
So my cousin, he's a tiefling. What do you think about him?
Okay, so you're actually gonna go to the library?
No, I'm just teasing her.
Okay, you see his face got like really red too, like redder than he normally is.
Yeah. I'm just teasing. I'm gonna continue here and then, yeah, wait for everybody to come back, I guess.
Okay. All right, so let's go to the magic shop. Woo. Or actually, let's take a break now, and then we'll come back and do the magic shop, so everybody can refill their waters that they should be drinking,
Yep.
and drink
Lee
fucking
refill
water,
mine.
Sydney. Nick, if you're listening, make her drink water.
He already brought me a thing of water.
Oh,
Good.
Yeah, Lee
Nice.
refilled mine.
Excellent.
Oh,
Everybody
this is
refill your
cool.
waters. Everybody do your potty breaks. Stretch
Potty
your
break.
legs. And we will get back to the magic shop and see what comes next.
All right.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. See you guys in a bit.
Holy shit, dude.
So,
How do we like our churches? With
can I have you guys
Some nightmare.
please roll me initiative?
Wait, do I double the dice?
So, how much is your d6s for your attack?
9.
Yeah,
9.
20 total.
So, 9 becomes 18.
Let's see.
Because of our custom rules for crits, you add 2 more. So 20
20
d6
total.
of
Hello.
We're doing
radiant
half a
energy.
meteor storm right there.
It was a con save.
Yeah.
Plus 11. Oh no, it might not be enough. Oh shit, is it 14? That's not enough. Cool.
Sorry.
Plus 9.
Oh boy!
I don't have enough
Love you
D8s.
guys, bye!
Gently touch
I
Lena.
can't dispel. It's not a spell.
Yeah, I already learned that one the hard way.
It's an ability. I can see what he's
You
doing.
failed your Constitution saving throw. Your maximum HP is also reduced by 24.
Oh no.
Okay. Fucking shit! Jesus! I'm bloody!
40 feet up in the air and about to cast a spell, and that's where we're starting next game.
And you'll need a roll for
Yes.
He's gonna take 1 damage.
What's the energy source?
My AL. We're getting
He
them.
bonked for exactly 1.
We're getting them slowly.
First question that we have for you. Oh, it's what's a pirate's favorite letter?
Ugh.
Nice.
I'm not fucking joking. That is the fucking one. What is
Tyrian's going to look at him and be like, "Is that a serious question?" I
I have other things I must read. And he looks defeated as you might think it's C, but it's you for you and me.
My God.
Gets that piece of paper, crumbles it up, and throws it on the floor.
Welcome back to Jakey's Junk Stop. As we'll start with Patience, Cole, and Hawk.
I don't have control.
You're never allowed to have control of Patience.
Oh, okay.
Ever
You're
again.
not old enough.
Sorry,
Father.
you're not. Sorry, your father's here, so your father has to control everything you do.
No.
My
Absolutely
bad. It's like Patience
like-
reminds me every day why I don't want I don't want children.
Fair.
Children are gross. I mean,
There, you may now move her about the cabin. Okay, so as you walk in, little bell dings. As you walk back into Jakey's junk stop, you have the dragon head that has the brazier that's kind of giving light to the entire cozy little magic shop. Jakey's over in the corner as you see the Moonstone Dragonborn that you had seen the night before, as Gren is making all these noises on your shoulder.
Patience is just looking up at the dragon head and just covering Gren's eyes.
As you do that, it's like he's trying to kind of get at your eyes, at your hands. So he does a whole tries to shake his whole head off.
Yeah.
Would you like to demonstrate? Are you comfortable like that? Okay. So as the bell dings and Jakey looks over and it's just like, "Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see some repeating customers." As Cole just kind of stops, stares at Jakey, looks to you, Patience, and then looks to Hawk, are you fucking kidding me?
What?
That's okay.
Hawk knows what Jakey is, right?
You all know what Jakey is at this point.
Okay. Yeah, Hawk is like, if you don't already know, don't worry about it.
Okay. Jakey just as Q kind of goes back to putting potions away on the shelf. As Jakey just makes his way over, just all right, welcome in. What can I do you for today?
Hawk will be like, I was wondering if you have something, a spell scroll.
Something. I definitely have something. I don't know what something you're looking for, but I got something. I got a lot of something.
I need something that can teleport 5 to 6 people.
So you want a teleportation kind of thingamajig?
If you have something like that.
All right. Are we looking for scrolls? Are we looking for any specific kind of items?
I guess it could be a scroll. I don't use magic like that. Someone else will have to, but as long as it's something that will get me and 5 other people from here to Termish, that's all that it needs to do.
All right, let me check my inventory real quick, and I'll get back to you on that. And he's gonna kind of go behind the counter and go to the back of the store and just be like, "Hi, what's your name? Go, watch the front." And he's gonna just zoop.
Patience is just gonna start looking around at everything.
This call's just okay, I will wait. And he's gonna start kind of tensely following you just to make sure that you're looking with your eyes and not your hands.
Yeah, she's just gonna look back at Cole. Why are you so nervous?
It's a magic shop, and there's a lot of stuff in here that could... I don't mean to be a hen about this, but you know how your magic is sometimes.
As long as I don't cast anything, I should be fine.
Okay, alright, just making sure.
Hey. Hover parent.
He's a hover parent.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I just worry. I mean, in all fairness, I kind of sort of get this from Mark. By the way, has anyone seen him as of late?
He said he was going to walk around and enjoy his newfound freedom or something along those lines.
Okay, we'll probably have to check the drunk tanks at some point. Okay, so as you guys are currently perusing, let me make a roll for this guy. I'll say while that is happening. Okay, he's got something. Tarsius and Ferris, you guys will make your way in to the shop.
Okay.
All right, so let me get you there, and let me go get a Ferris.
Okay.
Where is a Ferris?
Best girl.
Where's Best Girl? Where's she hiding? find her.
Because she's got camouflage.
Yeah, she's got camouflage. She's very, very hard to find. I could have sworn. Oh my god, where are you?
It's plain hard to find.
Did I not make a token for her?
Yeah,
I could swear you had a token for
I
her.
could have sworn I had a token.
Yeah, you used it before.
Yeah, because she came out with all the bros for the truth fight.
Oh, that might have been one of the old ones. I didn't have one of the newer ones that I had. Varys. I am so sorry.
Just put a generic cat.
Where I'm trying to find her old token too. Don't tell me I got rid of it. I'll be very sad if I did that. Oh my god, I did. Okay. 5 seconds.
What? What?
I know. I'm an awful person for that.
But yeah.
So, you will see Tarsius and Ferris walk into the shop as the bell chimes, and then Q will just be like, welcome.
Hello. Boy.
And they'll just quickly look away from all of you because they all, you kind of know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll say hi to my friends. Hey guys. Immediately go get the things I need to get.
Hello.
As
Did
Ferris
Hawk
will
meet
wave,
Ferris?
just like, no, I don't think you have. As Ferris, you'll wave to she'll wave to Patience, just like, hi, Patience, and
Oh, hello.
hello, Patience's dad.
Yep, this is my papa.
To Hawk will just nod, or Hawk, I mean Cole, excuse me. I saw a picture of Hawk and I was like, yes.
Look, if you want to call him daddy.
No, I will not call him daddy.
Good,
I have a
he would not
super cute
appreciate that.
fucking picture of Ferris somewhere, and I want it.
I guess I'll introduce Ferris to Hawk. Wait, you guys haven't
I think
met...
they did meet.
Oh,
I
you
think
did?
they did meet when we
Okay.
went to the library the first time when Hawk went with
Yeah,
Xavier.
that's right. You were staring at them
Yes.
as they were being cute together.
Yes.
Okay, I cannot find that one photo, so I'm going to use this one for now, and I just want everybody to deal with that.
That's fine.
No.
Can't deal.
I demand the most precious artwork of Ferris.
Oh, you're going to get the most precious artwork of Ferris. Okay, there she is. Get her on the screen. Upload. She'll just be like, hi, Mr. Hawkins, was it? Did I say something wrong?
It's just Hawk. It's nice to see you again.
Oh, okay.
No, you didn't say anything wrong. Sydney just didn't press push to talk.
Oh, oops. There she is. And get ready to deal with that. Bob. Oh, wait, she's on the GM layer. Fuck.
Layer check, bro.
Layer check, bro. Okay, there you go.
Best art.
It's my favorite art of her. Oop, there she is.
Oh my god, the sandwich.
Best art. Best art.
It's just, hi. So, it's nice to see everyone again. Tarsius told me that you guys went to the north to fight a dragon.
Yeah, it sucked.
We fought 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds way worse than just one.
Yeah.
And there's a kraken, too.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
way worse than a dragon.
But look, I found my papa, and I got a baby dragon. She's just gonna fold up and grin.
So he just hangs there in your arms, just... And she's just like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. And she's gonna run over to stare at him. Is he a gemstone? Oh, I can see the coloration on his scales and the vibrancy of his eyes. Yeah, that's totally a gem. You have a topaz dragon? That's so cool. I thought they were extinct.
Yeah, well, we found a wizard tower, and I found the egg. And it was a little bit of trial and error, but it hatched.
Cole's like, you just casted spells at it until the egg broke.
Again, trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
Look around and find out.
Yeah. By this point, Shaky will make his way out. Just like, okay, so I got some good news. I do have a teleportation scroll.
Okay, what's the bad news?
I did not say there was bad news. Why would you assume that I had bad news?
Generally, when people come out and say, I've got good news, it means that there's also separate news that is not as good.
You know what? That's fair. I respect you being a realist. Okay, so it is. I do have a teleportation scroll. However, it's my only one. This spell is not cheap. I'll tell you that right now. It's gonna cost you a pretty copper.
How many copper?
A lot of copper. How many copper? Let's find out.
Please don't do that in copper, please.
Please do it in copper.
I will do it all in copper just for fun. All right, so we got so it's a teleportation circle, right? So it's a very it's you call it a mid-level that's only 5th level conjuration, whatever. So I take it no one here is a magical savant of any kind, so I have to use. You are a whole infant, so I'm gonna use small words to help you out. This is not me disrespecting you. I just understand that some of you need a little help when it comes to understanding magical theory. Sorry, my Benny came out.
Would a cleric also be able to use it?
So, no, actually. This ain't a spell for clerics. You can either have a bard cast it, you can have a wizard, or a sorcerer. I'm a
sorcerer.
Oh, fantastic! So you're in good hands.
Respectfully, sir, I'm 9.
Thank you for telling me. I'm going to forget that the second you walk out this door.
Respectfully, I'm 9.
Respectfully.
So, the whole thing about this is you gotta set it up and stuff. If I recall, the good news is you don't need any physical components. Just gotta inscribe the sigil on the ground. You gotta make sure your measurements are right. If you get it off by even a fraction, you're gonna be sent ass first into the astral sea. I guarantee you. I've seen it happen. So you gotta make sure you know what you're doing.
Got it. As Jakey's mentioning this, she's looking over at Cole. See, I'm the only one who can cast this spell, so I have to be to go.
It's just Rosemary, please do not argue this.
But I'm gonna.
Anyway, so I'm gonna have to upmark it because it's my only one. It's gonna take me a while to, retranscribe another one. Also because the paper's expensive. I'm gonna mark it to about 5,000 gold for this little piece of paper.
I don't have that money.
Push to talk. Said.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no.
That's. You know what? I have a couple of options for how I have to do this. And if I can't, I have an idea of how we can pay for this. But let me exhaust all options first.
All right, I don't like the way how you phrased that last sentence. I don't do favors like that.
Not like that. No. No, not like that. I don't deal in favors like that either.
It's good to know because I just want to let you know this well has been completely dried up for a good 150 years. So.
Oh, well then. You look great.
Says as some of his skin flakes off.
Okay. Okay, so that's something to be.
Patience is just looking around. And...
He's gonna... Hawk will look at Tarsius and be like, Tarsius.
Yes.
Jamal. Lives here? Or no?
Well, you could. I just know that he goes from place to place. I don't know where his wife is.
She's here.
Is she?
Is she?
Oh, is Elle
Roll
here?
me history.
While that's going on, Patience is gonna nudge into Cole.
What?
You wanted to ask about scrying mirror, right?
Yes, I'm gonna go do that, and he's gonna go talk with the shop owner about scrying mirrors.
14.
14. I mean, you've seen her around.
Okay.
You know, they've been hanging around in Waterdeep for a minute. You know, they kind of come and go from your Uncle West's tavern.
Yes. We can go back to the tavern and ask.
Okay. Yeah. That may be our best bet.
Okay. Should I... Wait, do we have to pitch... As he has like 4 potions and a bow and other shit. Do I put these down then? Do you need my money?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, unless Jamal would ask for money for a favor, but... No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
We need to talk to Jamal.
Okay. I'm gonna not put any of my things down and keep looking at more stuff that I can't afford anymore.
Sounds good.
For I will buy what I sent you.
All right, you buy them things.
Patience is just gonna browse around to see if there's anything that catches her eye.
All right, roll me. I mean, what is there anything specific you're looking for?
She's wanting to kind of trade a few of the things that she does have. To see if Jakey would be up to that.
Well, I'm in the middle of a transaction with your dad. You can talk to my associate. You know, I've been training them to help me out.
Would you be willing to trade a few scrolls?
I can do that. Yes. What do you have?
Well, I have a few scrolls that I don't really need because I do have the spells.
Do you?
Huh?
Oh, so which spells? Which scrolls were they?
It was the protection from energy.
All right, what levels are those? That's probably gonna be the easier question for me.
Protection from energy, I believe, is 2nd level.
Okay. All right.
We'll double check. Yes. Hold on. One was haste.
Haste is a
third.
Third level. Okay.
This one I'm not entirely too sure.
Which one is it?
Hold monster.
Okay. All right. Well, give me that number in a second. So, they will. So they will kind of
level.
5th level. Okay.
Hold
All right.
monster.
That is a quite a pricey scroll. All right. So they would tally it all up for you, and they'll just be like, "So, you can either do this as a store credit, or you can trade it now for just flat gold."
She's looking around, and I mean, is there anything I guess you could say they would really like?
So there's the usual. There's the usual items that Jakey had shown some people.
Mm-hmm.
So you have there's some like enchanted rings. You have potions. You have the winged boots of flying. You have the wings of flying. There's a couple bags of holding also, just kind of like on a rack.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of like +1 weaponry, some wands, and then there's also that velvet bag of the cards that I don't know if you were there for that instance where. Okay, so there's a velvet bag sitting in one of the display cases that has kind of like a deck of cards, kind of like half sitting out of it, kind of like as a display.
Yeah, she'll kind of look at the cards for a minute and just be like, "What's this?"
Jakey was just like, oh, so that's, and Cole's just like, Rosemary, don't touch.
She's not touching, she's just looking.
Jakey's like, okay, alright, so that, he's gonna pull out the cards. Sorry, downstairs neighbors, for that one. Just dropped my whole DM book on that. So this here is it's a magical deck of cards. You pull a card, something interesting happens.
Yeah.
No? You don't want it? You sure? Probably could help you in a pinch.
Nah, she's just gonna readjust her hold on Gren.
It's just... Put Gren over here with you.
Mhm.
And nobody ever wants the cards, and he's just gonna put them back. So put there's right there.
Careful with those bag of holdings. There's strangers coming out of it.
Yeah, strangers kind of like to fall out of those for some reason.
You said specifically there was that one sword, right?
There was that one sword, and he said it wasn't for sale.
Why is it not for sale?
Insurance mostly.
For what?
Well, you see, there's I don't know if you've heard about this, but there's an apocalypse of dragons coming, and they're gonna there's some 5-headed dragon that's gonna be rising up out of hell, and I kind of want that with me in case that happens.
Wait, hearing all this, wait, shut the front door. You have a sword that's anti-dragon?
Yeah, it's called the Dragon Slayer. That's the entire point of it.
It slays dragons? How much?
I told you it was not for sale.
You have not. Now you told me.
Everything has a price, though.
What?
But if we have it, we're gonna fight the dragons and we save the world. It's like you saved the world with us, with your sword in my hands.
It's gonna be. Listen, I'm just gonna let you know it's gonna be quite expensive to own it, especially now since I know you want it and I know other people want it. This is a one of a kind item. I'm telling you right now. You just don't make these.
Okay, how much is it?
I'm gonna tell you 20,000 gold to leave me alone.
How much is it if I won't leave you alone?
20,000 gold.
Oh man, it's the same price. Okay.
First, just I think he just wants you to not buy it. I mean, that might be. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's like his personal heirloom or something.
Well, he should.
What if it runs in his family?
Then he should say it's not for sale, which he did. Okay.
I love that. I love how you walked yourself through that.
Yeah. If he didn't want to sell it, he should have said he's not selling it. Oh wait, he did. Oh okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's oh wait, he did tell us it wasn't for sale. Damn it. What's up? Patience.
No, because she's just kind of standing there thinking,
We are dealing with dragons.
And I mean, who isn't? I mean, it's like this world is rife with dragons, and you got people going into dungeons and slaying them.
Uh-huh.
So, what makes you so special that you want my one-of-a-kind dragon-slaying sword that I have quite the emotional attachment to for my own security?
She's just gonna kind of nod yeah, that's true. Then she looks back over at Cole. When's Daddy supposed to be coming in town?
I can check with him.
Okay.
Which he would send a quick sending spell. I'm just by this evening.
Okay.
Hawk's sitting here what on earth does that have to do with whether or not you get the sword?
She'll just mention it to just Cole. Just
my god, I know what you're doing.
Just it'd be a really big shame if Dad found out about this shop.
Cole's just what are you? No, you are not using your father like that. Absolutely not, young lady. That is extortion.
That's a big word for Elmo.
Yeah, that's a big word for Elmo. She doesn't know what that word means.
Beavis knows what that word means.
And he's 5.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I've learned what extortion means. Call up your friend Beavis. He'll be glad to tell you.
I mean...
It's what happens when grandfather gives a man his pen back into his chest cavity.
So that's what Phoebus has been doing.
That's what he's learned while Grayson was away in the north.
She's just gonna be like, well, okay. I mean, after all, what do I know? I'm only 9. How much for these scrolls?
Oh my god. So the price that Q would have given you for the scrolls would be 5,100 gold.
5,100.
5,100. You gave them a lot of scrolls, and some of them were very decent level.
Okay. I will take that.
Yes. It's like, well, I don't know what you're trying to pull here, but I need you to vamoose so I can make a sale. Like, listen.
You say make a sale, and she's like, okay, well, maybe I can just take these scrolls back, and she'll just...
No, I did not say that. I did not say that. Look, I'm going to give you your gold. You're going to go sit over there and wait for your daddy to finish, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Have an understanding. All right, so you will get paid for your scrolls.
Okay.
And then he's going to give Cole his scrying mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, I'm deleting the ones that she is selling.
Okay, so purchases are being made. Tarsius, he would then take your purchases.
Yep.
5,100, yes, that's what I said. It's like, now, is there anything else I can help you with today that does not include a dragon slaying sword?
No.
Patient's just sitting up.
What do you do layaway?
Oh my god.
Wait, what if we rent it? We're not buying it.
If you ask me one more time about layaway, the only thing that's going to be laying away is your body up the river. Now get out.
Wow, Jakey actually got mad.
Patients just be like, oh, Papa, did you hear that? I was threatened.
I'm not getting in the middle of that. No, yes, and you started it, and we're getting you out before you have to finish it. So he's going to kind of try to usher you out.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, why do you have to take after me?
I was must have been like, he's sitting there watching his daughter cash checks like he does.
Yeah, right? Just like, you know what? I kind of understand what West went through now.
Yes, he did.
I now see why West was so angry. Okay. So he shoos you out the door. This, Ferris looks to you, Tarsius, like, so what are we going to do next?
Oh, I don't know. What do you want to do?
I mean, we can go walk around down the market square. Can, check out a bookshop. We can go, maybe to a bakery or like, I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll do all those things.
Okay.
Okay.
So like your tail gives a little happy little. Like, have you guys ever seen how cats do that thing with their tail, where like if they're like extremely happy, it just vibrates? That.
Aw.
So you guys will go walk out of the shop.
Yep. We're gonna go
Alright,
do things.
Hawk and Patience, what are we doing next?
As Tarsius went to walk out of the magic shop, he'd have been like, if you run into Jamal or his wife, send him to the boar.
Yes, we'll do.
Thank you.
Okay.
Patience is just going to basically look to Cole and just be like, did you want to try contacting Sherbeth? Yeah?
Yes, we can do that. All right, let's get out of here.
Oh, she was already ushered out last night.
Yeah, we're getting away from the shop so we don't get the guards called on us for loitering. That's what we're doing. So let us go here. So, Hawk, where are we going to be heading?
Hawk is going to go back to the boar to check in on Lark. And then wait to see if he'll ask He'll ask West and like Xavier if Jamal or Elle have been in, but yeah, he's gonna go check on Lark and see if he's still awake, or see if he is awake yet. And then he'll go down and ask about Jamal and Elle.
Okay. All right, so you go back to the boar, and let me get you. Put you over here. All right, so you head back to the boar and head up. Like as you're about to head upstairs, Wes is like, "Oh, yeah. So your friend left for the day. So I guess he's all right." Push to talk.
Oh, good. So he woke up.
Yeah. He woke up. I got him a little something, and he went on his way.
Did he say where he was going?
No, he did not actually. He just kind of like it's like a hi bye thing. So he just walked out. I mean, I don't know. I'm not his keeper.
Well, no, sorry.
No, you're good.
We're gonna have to. I know where we have to go now. And I think he was going to come with us, so I'm going to have to go find him. But have you
That's
seen...
not like it's a big city.
Have you seen Jamal or Elle lately?
Today? No. Yesterday? Yes.
Do you know where I can find them?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're hanging around somewhere. They probably got themselves like a little hideaway to not be pestered by anybody. I don't know. The honeymoon suite or whatever the fuck.
We need some help.
I mean, they probably have themselves set up a little pop-up somewhere. I can just go find them.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna head out and try to find Lark anyway.
Alright, I mean, keep an eye out. Just sure, whatever.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hmm.
And yeah, so if obviously Jamal and Elle aren't there. If Lark's not there, Hawk is gonna go out and look for whichever of those people he finds first.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you roll me a survival since you were actively looking for people. So we're gonna go with that, and I'm gonna have everyone else roll me a perception.
Perception.
Yep. That includes Cordelia. Because this is going to be a thing that's going to be actively going on.
19.
19, okay.
17.
16 for me.
16, okay. Alright, so everybody rolled pretty well. Hawk, what did you get?
Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. Was that for the survival?
Yeah.
Okay. So, eventually you will find Lark. You'll see him standing kind of in like in the market square area. And right as you're about to approach him to be like, "Hey, how's it going?" You see something else as well. And Tarsius, you will see this. Tarsius and Patience, since you guys are kind of in the area, you will see this too. You will see a crowd starting to gather a bit in the market square, and among that crowd in the center, as people are just kind of eyeballing what's happening, you will hear somebody kind of speaking, projecting their voice as they're addressing the city, and you will see purple robes with bits of gold and some chromatic embellishments here and there, as there are members of the Cult of the Dragon venerating in the marketplace.
The balls that they
Absolutely not.
So I don't have anybody on the map right now for this, but I'm going to leave this here because this is where we're going to leave it off at. So what you are going to see is a crowd of kind of like a gathering of these cultists. You're going to see one individual in the middle who looks to be dressed like a priestess, as she has this kind of she looks like a moon elf, where she's got blue, kind of bluish tinged skin, just faintly blue, bluish. The bits of her fingertips are kind of grayed and blackened, and she has very dark hair, and then her eyes are also kind of like pitch black, like Slayer and everything. So, as she's speaking out to onlooking crowds, you'll see kind of like some you've recognized them by this point, and having collaborated with Jonva, bet she would have given you the rankings of these cult members, especially the armed guards. So these you'll know as Dragon Wings, and then you'll also see a couple of Dragonborns as well, kind of also tagging along, and then one Dragonborn that is much larger than the rest of them, like standing well at least like 10 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
As he kind of like stands there with this like huge glaive that he uses as like kind of a means to like support his weight, as he's just casually standing there as the priestess is speaking out to the onlooking crowd, and you will hear her say, "Those of the council and the high nobility of this city want you to be afraid. They know that if Tiamat rises from her prison, then their comforts and spoils are no longer theirs to covet. They are afraid of no longer hiding in their gilded cages. Tiamat is merciful. She's a merciful goddess, only wishing for those stuck under the boot of their oppressors to find that rage within all of you, to tear that boot away and usurp those that keep you in your place." And that's where we're going to leave it. Until next time.
Oh, good. I've got 2 weeks to write the speech that's about to happen.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So get ready for this fun encounter, and we'll see what you guys do with this. So, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all in 2 weeks. So, bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Ooh, cliffhanger. Love it. All right, bye.